Yo, let's actually
What's
start. I'm
up?
actually really excited to play Side 2. I'm not even gonna lie, dude.
It's gonna be pretty sick, bro. Slide 1 was like fun to watch.
Yeah. Like, I haven't played Slide 2 in a long time, and this one has like some of my favorite music from it.
I think the last time I watched you play it was probably like 2 or 3 years ago.
You saw my save that says 99%. I'm mad now. I gotta go back to that.
This is
To get the
Peking
100.
Duck. I hear you.
I gotta get the
Wizard.
100.
It's like you almost got
Read you loud and
100% on a
clear,
test.
Wizard.
You're so close to getting 100%, but you still fail in the end.
I don't
Yeah,
think
no.
I've like
Look, Bentley, I know this is your
100%
first
any
time out in the
game
field.
except
You gotta
for
loosen up. If you're gonna get to those
Pokemon
clockwork parts, I
XD
need you
Gala
on your
Darkness.
toes. So when playing
Every time I
top,
play a game for the
watch your
first time, I
seconds.
feel like I got 100% them. And I instantly get off my goddamn keyboard. You fuck.
I think when I get through the main story of the game, I get
Hang
bored.
tough, pal. It might take some time.
If the
but
game
I'll
doesn't
figure out
have
a way to
like
get
good
up there.
content at the end, like post-game content.
Yeah. I don't blame you on that one.
It was like when I played the Stick of Truth, there wasn't a lot to do after you beat the main story. And then I'm just like, I'm done.
I wish I could play the software games on Twitch. I'm not sure if you can. 'Cause that's a lot of censoring and shit.
I feel like you'd have to cut it a bunch.
Yeah. I feel like I
Actually-
literally need to find a mod that sets just like 90% of the game.
I'm thinking about the alien part of the game, and I'm like, yeah,
Now, even before that, the parents part.
yeah, but the alien part is a kid though. So
Oh,
like,
yeah,
that's
100%.
fucked. Yeah, that's fucked. So like, that's where I'm just like, yeah, that game's probably, I wouldn't even mess with it. It's the same with like,
Thanks, pal. For your
with
first time out,
Catherine,
you did
too.
pretty well.
like I feel like there's a lot you have to censor for that game.
I don't think so for Catherine. I think Catherine I can get way more. I actually think
Yeah.
like playing with Catherine too. I think it'd be
watched that.
fun.
If we hung out later in like the summer, I think I'd be down to help you do the 2-player mode.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Because if we got full body, well, I'd have to buy again, but I'd be down for that.
I have Catherine too though.
Oh, okay. But full body though.
I think I have full body. I don't know if I do.
I had it for a little bit, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna play it again.
Look at that. I'd be down to play that. I think I have
Same
to make
with,
a YouTube bot instead.
Yeah. Same with like Full Houses. Like after I beat that, I was like, I'm done with this.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
So, how long after in the game, you know, like, does this take place? Is it like
This?
a couple years?
I think so. I think like just a few years later. Probably like 1 or
Gotcha.
2. Who knows?
He seems like he puts more effort swinging his staff now.
He's not to worry about swinging that little bitch just like everybody else now.
Yeah, look, he has muscle behind it. The last one, he's just
Oh yeah,
like,
he looks way buff in
he's-
this one.
he's like flipping his wrist back and forth.
And there go Murray. You probably like this Murray way more than you like the other one.
Yeah, I like the belt buckle. He looks like bootleg Santa Claus. Crossed with like number, is it number 2 from
I kept it a safe distance.
Kid next door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one that like the
He
chili
is number
dogs.
2.
Maybe
Yeah.
channel some of that raw energy into the security gate.
Because
He
3 is
does look
the
like a
3 is
hippo
the
number
green
2.
one. 4 is the yellow. Number 5 is the cool chick that everyone likes.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen Kids Next Door.
Dude, I would love to have a watch party, watch Kids Next Door again.
I'd be down.
We've been doing watch parties watching Sonic X mostly.
That's cool. Do they not have copyright for that?
Pretty sure they do have copyrights for it, but for some reason you can do shit like that.
okay.
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the zone.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope.
Is it like
You go
considered
ahead
fair
and
use
unlock
since
the
you're like
doors from
talking
the
over it?
inside.
I'm
I'll
pretty
be
sure.
waiting in the hallway to help
Oh,
you
okay.
That
carry
right
out the
there
clock
probably have to look at more into. But other than that, I think it is. Probably have someone else to actually explain all that to you way more than me.
Yeah,
Which
'cause
I
I
did
know-
mostly is because Eagle's like, everyone else is doing it, you might as well. And I was like, fuck it.
That's a good point.
Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox. As
She looks
beautiful
different.
and unpredictable as ever.
Yeah,
Whereas
everyone
you
sounds
crooks
different
are
too.
So predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Crime? I haven't stolen
Their
anything.
mouth movements look
Yeah.
more
Oh,
natural.
really? Then who broke in last night and made off with all the clockwork?
She's just looking at
parts?
the ground over there. She's
You
like,
got them.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't
I
play
changed
dumb
that
with
my
me.
mind.
It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a Claw Gang job.
The Claw Gang?
Constable Neela, I allowed you to sit in on this stakeout as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts? Sly Cooper is
Do you
right
think they
here.
bring this
I
back
caught him
soon?
red-handed.
Like for
I
another
hope
game?
so.
Saying that there are
I
things
want
in
a
the
new
world
Sly
other
Cooper.
than Sly
That's
Cooper!
something I want more than
Confirm.
anything.
Hold still!
Cause last one left off on a cliffhanger, and I want to see what happens.
Yeah,
Shake a leg, Murray. It's time to go.
I think it'd be good
Freeze!
with like on the Switch or something.
Ah
Yeah,
man,
well,
Sly Cooper on the
this is
Switch,
where
that'd be
things get
hilarious. It'd be fun. But I'm pretty sure they won't ever put it on the Switch because it's a PlayStation thing.
Yeah. I don't know, like, it seems like Sony and like,
This is getting a
what's the
little
other
hot.
thing?
You guys go warm
Yeah, but
up.
Sony hates almost
I'll keep
everybody.
Carmelita busy.
You're all going
It's
to
just
jail.
weird that they
me
have
up at the
like
rendezvous.
Sony IP on the Switch.
Yeah.
Like they
But
have
those are
Crash.
also games that are like actually multi-bound to things where they can actually be on multiple platforms and shit.
Good point.
Stop, thief!
Mostly just like indie stuff.
Yeah.
Freeze!
Would you buy a PS5 just to play the new
Sly Cooper?
though?
Yes. 1%.
Run forever!
I already told Abby, if Sly Cooper pops up for PS5, I'll buy a PS5 instantly.
Hey, come back here, Ringtail!
That's funny.
That's all I need is one good game to make me do it.
Yeah, I think right now there's nothing that's coming out where I want to like buy a system for. I think just like I'll probably stick with the gaming PC as like my main goal.
Yeah.
Just
Carmelita
I mean,
hope
right
that-
now I am playing this
She's
off my PC by using PlayStation Now.
angry.
oh, that's cool.
That constable
I'm
Neela.
surprised that PlayStation Now isn't like
Was it
actually
reference to the
bugging
Claw
out.
Gang just
It's
a slip of
lagging
the
super
tongue,
hard because normally it
or an
does.
intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing clock.
Like last time I was playing Sly, it was being really nice to me, and I was like, whoa,
Clockwork.
you
He
didn't
was
just
consumed
break
with jealousy
instantly.
for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all.
Is
What
PlayStation Now kind
person
of
stays
like
alive for hundreds of
Steam?
years with the express
No.
intention of wiping out a rival's family line?
Can you explain what it
Imagine
is?
the hatred
PlayStation
fueling
Now
that
has
first
like a
decision
library
to
of old
replace
PS2
his
and
mortal
PS3
violence
games mostly,
with soulless
and some
machinery.
PS4.
Ultimately, it did the trick.
Okay.
Clockwork lived on.
That's sweet.
It's
He
pretty
grew
much
up
their
with my
way of
parents,
saying
and I
how
grew up
Nintendo
in
Switch
an
does their
orphanage.
shit.
It's there that I met my pals, Bentley.
Like if
Oh,
you
so it's
buy
like a
the
membership
plan,
thing.
you get like
And Murray.
64 games and stuff.
The
Yeah,
They turned out to be
But
all
they
there's a
have
totally
better
different membership you
games.
gotta pay for just to play these
2
type of
years ago,
games.
I thought
Yeah.
I'd finished it.
But they have better games.
How naive to think I
Yeah.
could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred.
I'm also thinking of
And
playing
now
all the
it's
Ratchet and
back.
Clank games because I was
Peace
always
is sure,
like Ratchet and
but
Clank
the
2.
threat is real.
I better get Sly Cooper
Does the
done.
Claw Gang even
play
realize
that
what they've
first.
stolen?
Probably get
Yeah.
a couple good clips out of this. Who knows?
I don't know what's in my future.
I haven't
But I
played
won't let it
any
be
of the
the beat
Ratchet
of
and
my
Clank
past.
games.
I think the one I played the most is Going Commando. And size matters for the PSP.
Yeah. Like, I think I told you, like, most of the games I played when I went over to my friend's house when he had a PS2, was Budokai Tenkaichi. It was either that, there's the Teen Titans game, and then he had the Naruto game. So those are like the 3 games we like would pivot between. And then if it was GameCube, it was literally
I had to
just
call in
Kirby
a few
Air Ride.
favors to get the goods on the
Yeah.
Claw Gang's local operator.
And then
Dimitri,
some
a
Smash
sort of
Bros, but
underworld
lots of Kirby
celebrity,
Air Ride.
equally at home in high-class art circles and shady back alley crimes.
And I learned to hate Dragoon
He
in
was
that
once
game.
a passionate young art student who worked hard to develop his own visionary style.
Because that was the whole meta. It was like, who can get to Dragoon first?
All you need is this, and
Unfortunately,
you'll
the art
win.
world wasn't quite ready for his kinetic
Yeah,
aesthetic.
it was like, you know, getting
So he gave them what they wanted. and started
all the
forging
pieces
them
of Exodia,
masterpieces.
but like
His way of
easy
punishing those
mode,
with
because
bad
there's like
taste.
2 less pieces.
Dimitri now runs a nightclub on the west side.
Shit, my
The
bad.
thumping music, colorful light shows, and a hint of danger lure in chic young patrons from far and wide. And it's here, hidden somewhere.
I think
where
Dimitri's
we'll find
music
the
like my
clockwork
favorite in this
tail
game.
feathers.
Is that character?
What
Yeah.
Dimitri plans to do with the clockwork part is
He looks
beyond me. But those plans end tonight.
He's a great character. He has a lot of personality.
Is he like French?
You'll see. You probably like this character a lot too. No, I just want to go to the tournament playing his theme song and just see what happens.
That'd be funny.
Just go to the tournament, just yelling at the whole fucking time.
I tell you, Bentley, it's gonna be.
So I'm thinking about
real
getting
pleasure
into Duel
robbing this
Links
nightclub.
again.
I don't know if I'm gonna ever get back into that.
It looks
I played it
fun.
for a while. Played it for, what's the name? For a while. I'm not gonna miss
Yeah.
the names.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
But then they quit. I played like 5 games.
That's the story of him.
Yeah. Sad but true.
We have this friend that lost his hair, and he used to be Wandissimo, and now he's not Wandissimo anymore. He's One Lamo. So we're waiting for him to turn back into, you know, Wandissimo Magnifico. But
That's not happening
kind of,
anymore. Once
nope,
his hair got cut off, it was gone forever.
How am I supposed to
Yep.
do that?
it's sad. He lost all his powers. So,
I wish I could lose
That's
my
the sad
powers just by cutting my hair.
yeah, he lost a bet.
Right.
He
Jump
should
and
have
press the
took the
circle button to
bet.
climb pipes. I'm
You were
on.
like, don't do it, don't do it.
Oh shit. Just
So,
die. Okay.
rule of the story: don't like take bets that seem too good to be true.
Just don't do it.
Yeah, it's not worth. Sometimes the meme bets, even though if you lose, you can still meme on it, they're still fun. Because you can still make a something funny out of something that seems bad.
Oh, you mean like the username fuckboy69?
Yeah, I was thinking about the Reddit one, where we got the picture of us taken, and then we got
Oh, we don't talk about that.
I still think that
That shit
The
was
one that-
hilarious. I loved it.
they got me bootleg Guy Fieri.
Yeah, that was me.
You made me happy though. That was the funny part, and I keep talking about it.
Bootleg Guy Fieri. It's the best
Yeah,
one.
it was. And then I forgot what the other one was, but Funny. I'm glad we did that. That was cool.
Yeah, it was fun. And now watch, sooner or later, someone's gonna be looking for those photos, but they're gone. Not there anymore.
Yeah.
All in a night's work. So, where do we go from
It's
here?
too late.
It's kind of like the Christmas
Oh my god, Sly's hat is
Party.
glitching.
figure. No, it's the Christmas.
You see his hat?
Yeah, it looks weird.
It's glitching.
I'll head out for the cellar.
You okay, Sly?
I was trying to say it's kind of like the Christmas party pictures from SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, they're gone. You would never see those pictures again.
I love how like Patrick just takes the box. He's like, you can't see what's inside this box.
But if you pull the screen, you can see the secret envelope of the Christmas party.
Bentley thought you might like some help clearing them out.
Sounds like fun. You and me, back
That's
to
my
back.
favorite
Totally.
episode.
Outnumbered, fighting impossible
I think it's that one,
odds.
or
It's perfect.
I still think
Alright,
like
pal.
the Bubble
Let's
Bowl
get to
one
it.
is like my second favorite.
Dude,
Fear the Murray. Hold on, Sly.
Oh, that was
Let me
quick.
lower those bars for you. There you go. To get over this thing, you'll have to double jump. Hit the X button to jump, then.
He
while
sounds
in
like
the
he's
air, press it
constipated.
again to
He
get
is
some
looking
extra
something.
airtime. Looks like you're on your own from here.
I'm used to it. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, partner.
damn. I'm used to it. You guys know don't do shit for me anyway. Also, I'm thinking of trying to get Abby to play Paper Mario for stream.
In order to get past these lasers, you need to
I think that
crawl
also
over
be
that
something super fun to have
To do that,
and do.
get near the table and press
Yeah.
the circle button. These flashlight guards are too tough to fight head on.
I'm probably gonna have her play
Crawl
the
under table
other one
and
though,
sneak around him.
the Book of Mario, where all the dialogue is fucked up and shit. So it's just a giant ass meme, pretty much.
That should be fun.
It should be. It's probably great, but I'm pretty sure no one's gonna read besides me and Abby or me and Ken.
I would help.
Like I said, I'm down for that. The more help, the better.
I think it'd be cool.
I also want to play more like reading games too. I think those would be fun. Just hearing people doing dialogue.
Yeah.
We did play Doko Lizard Club, but I, don't think I could stream that either.
That was fun. I liked being the main character.
Were you there for Doki Doki?
Yeah. Because it was for Circle's birthday, and then
Oh
it turned into being my birthday present. And then after that, I got no, it wasn't a Tinder date. It was my first Bumble date happened after Doki Doki.
Oh yeah.
And that was the meme. Because they're like, oh, it's going to make it better for you for dating people. I'm like, oh, I don't really think so. And then Doki Doki, then the date thing happened, and I'm like, the meme actually like turned out to be true, and I'm just like, man, yeah, it was funny. Also, the movie Chef helped too, because I made what's it called? There's like a pasta from Chef that he makes, and I made that. And yeah, cooking for girls, guys, like you gotta do it. Girls appreciate it.
9% of the time.
Yeah, unless they like to cook, then they get angry if you're in the kitchen.
We can't meme that.
Yeah. Redacted.
Jackpot! The heart of Dimitri's operation. Head for those windows and take some reconnaissance photos. Tap Select the right analog stick. To bring up your binocucom,
Smoking in
it's
video
already
games.
outfitted with a
Teaching our youngs how to start it off.
light. Use the right analog stick to zoom in and out on photo targets.
I was trying to practice like an old man voice for like if we do another campaign, and I had it like down packed last night. I was like, oh yes, you gotta get the game first before you put the controller in, and when you go on and download the game, you gotta make sure you got the right hardware for the job.
Yeah, I want to make another campaign and just make a lot of characters and do their voices constantly. Find some type of voice changer and use that.
I think that I can do like NPC voices, but I have to like record them before. I think that would be really funny if we took some time and we made like a map with like recordings already made, and we did the voiceover for like the characters.
Recon photos
It's
are
just
a grim
doing the time to
reminder
do
of
it.
what the modern
So, like,
thief is up against.
It might be
Spotlights,
limited what they
stepped-up
say.
patrols, the sum of it all renders
That'd
a
be really
direct
funny.
assault
Oh yeah,
impossible.
1%. I remember I made
To
a
solve this
one
puzzle,
huge ass
I'm
map.
going to need some more intelligence.
Oh, that was fun. I like that campaign.
First, replace this bug
We only got a
thing
chance to
with
use one of the
Dimitri
maps,
has
not
in
even
his
fully.
office. Once
I
in
mean,
place, we should
I
be
still
able
had
to
fun.
listen in on his
Yeah, I want to continue
communications.
it still.
Second,
I
if
still
you
got
see the
that
can't.
character in my
nail
head.
him.
I was talking to
We might
somebody
learn
here
something
at
from studying
college,
his movements.
and they really liked the concept
Once we've
that you
got a
had for the
proper
campaign.
understanding of the
Oh shit.
operation, those clockwork
So,
tail
It was
feathers
cool.
are as
Like
good as
it was
ours.
someone that plays a lot of like D&D, and I was just explaining how you like did everything custom, and their like eyes like lit up, and I'm just like, I'm talking D&D language. This person understands me.
Yo, did the sounds go away for the game?
Yeah.
Do you see the little glitch happen too?
No.
Oh, I think I had to reset the game. Let me see if I go back.
It's still playing.
Yeah, it's still playing, but there's no audio now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Let's see if we go to the mission. Would it come back? Why does this always happen? Every time I play a fucking game, I somehow just bug the fuck out of it. Oh wow, Bentley's yo.
He
You
looks
okay,
like a-
Bentley?
he
You
looks like a
sleepy?
bird.
He does like a fucking bird right now.
His nose is bigger than Yoshi's nose.
Dude, you see, this is what I mean. People think I'm joking, but every time I play a fucking game, I somehow glitch it. I don't know how.
I think
I never
when we
seen this
played-
happen before.
What was it? When we played PM, it always like something would glitch.
But just look at Bentley, dude. He looks so sad and depressed. He's like, ah.
He's like, they can't hear me solve things.
And Sly's
Internet
looking around.
issues.
He's like waiting still. He's like, this shit again.
I think he tried to hack the game.
Bentley's
And he knows
okay.
what he did.
We know
and
your
then,
Tinder
like,
date says she will be here at 12 o'clock. She's not standing you up. It's only been 12:01. There's still a chance.
No, he looks like he got catfish.
Oh, 100%. Bentley got
That's
catfished
the
again.
face of like, and I think he
She
fell
took up-
for a trap.
She took off
And
the
now-
skirt and he saw the penis and he was like, oh. I'm gonna restart this right quick.
You
Be
know
right
that
back.
song? That goes, "Dude looks like a lady." So Bentley got bent, so he's not straight anymore.
Damn. Can't be doing your man Bentley like that. I hate this. Right now, it's actually restarting. It's trying to close the game, even though the game is already closed. So now I gotta just... It's preparing the game now. It's gonna be hold on a second. It's trying to prepare and close it at the same time. I still think this is hilarious. No matter what game I play, I always find some type of bug or glitch that just fucks up the game completely. It's not even fun at this point. Like, I'm not trying to break it. I
I
don't
was
want to break
watching
it.
this Canadian Smash guy that plays Melee, and he's the Fox main in Melee, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, I can't say anything or have opinion on anything because I'm a Fox main, and it makes it worse because I'm white. And I just like started cracking up so bad.
I'm switching the
Just
thing
like
over to
I'm gonna
just
say
chatter.
something and get Twitter canceled.
I mean, most likely.
Just because he's a Fox fan and he's white. It was so funny. I don't know why that's so funny to me. It's like, yeah, the best character. Do you think you can get it to work again?
Yeah, it's loading up right now.
Yeah?
Yeah. It just took a while.
Should I open up Twitch?
Most likely, yeah. Okay, we're back. We're back. Give me a second. I'm gonna open the stream for you, so you can be the same pace as me, so you won't be super behind. There you go. Go back to live now. We can see clearly, and the game's not on. Ba-bam bam bam.
Yeah, I can see now.
You can see now, but no one else can see.
I can see clearly now that the game is on.
There we go. It's back. It doesn't want to be back, but it's here anyway.
Every time you say I'm back or back, it makes me think of the Pokemon Go kid.
This just makes you think of Cousin Kyle from South Park going, "I'm back." That's it. That's all I can think about when that happens.
I think of Pokemon Go guy. He's like, I'm back.
Oh. Dude. Oh, Sly?
I don't know. It's so bad though.
Let's see. Let's see. We got sound back.
That's good.
For now. Still can't believe found a fucking bug in less than what, 20 minutes?
What's the funniest bug that you've found?
This probably. That is funny. The funniest bug I found, I don't know. I think it'd probably be a Super Mario bug.
I think it wasn't one that I found, but my friend knew about it online. And we played Sonic Adventure like 1, I think.
Sonic Adventure
Sonic.
1.
I don't know.
Sonic comes out of nowhere, a soldering iron, and says he can fix everything.
I don't know why I called it Sonic. Sonic Adventure 1, yes. And there's a Chow Garden where you can like jump up with a Chow. And there's like a back portion of the game that goes like, if you go in the corner, I think, and you like double jump and you throw the Chow, you're basically like go into like a double image, like where you're holding the Chow, and then there's like I think you can do it Sonic or Shadow, and it's like above you too. Maybe it's Sonic Adventure 2. I'm bad with like game titles, but anyways. So you're just like floating in this like weird space. I think it makes like the game crash, but it's really funny.
Well, I wish I knew what you're talking about, but I don't.
I have to.
But it
find
sounds
like,
hilarious.
I need to. Yeah.
It's too hard for
Oh,
me to
wait.
remember like bugs that I find shit or do on accident.
I only like remember them because like those were like the notable like parts of me playing games. I seem to enjoy like, you know, bugs and stuff more than the actual game itself.
Oh yeah, 1%.
Like you know, in Ultimate when there was that glitch with what was it,
That's
Isabel,
all right.
and
I
she
never was one
could
for the direct approach.
Fucking
use the
put people in
fishing rod.
brothels and shit.
Yeah. And we could do like the Waluigi spam, where you could have like 20 Waluigi assist trophies all at the same time. That was like the funniest like glitch in Smash for me.
I just
And
did
then
a lot of stupid things that I shouldn't have done. I got distracted and I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
then there's the one with Rosalina and what was it? The Fire Emblem character, Robin, that you found. Where you charge B and you basically suck it up and it makes that spiral.
I do not remember. I haven't played that game or tried to do dumb things in that game a long ass time.
That's probably a good thing that you didn't remember it.
All I remember is I'm a retired Smash player and I'm never playing Smash again. Unless paid. Fucking hell. I just killed myself twice doing dumb things because apparently I don't know how to hold a circle anymore.
Old circle.
Yeah. And not like that, you perverts. The circle button. Technically, I did that on purpose so I can listen to music for a while. That's all it was.
Good job.
It's not a good job, Patrick. It's a bad job because I died.
I probably would have died like 4 more times though.
Anything for the music.
Nice work, Sly. The bug's in position. If you manage to get the original painting back to me in one piece,
So
I can sell it through my internet connection.
did I say what those like little flower things around me look like?
Little flower things?
Like a round circle?
Oh. Yeah,
They
you said
look
like Hawaiian flowers here.
I was saving what it actually looked like for today.
What's that?
It looks like a dick, but it has like a second head.
It looks like a robotic penis. Got it. The first thing you wanted to talk about.
That's what it looks like.
That makes sense.
Avoid getting spotted by the flashlight guards. If you get caught, you can run away by holding down the R1 button.
Damn, he's right.
What?
If you hold down R1, you can run away. You know, the thing you've been doing since the beginning of the game.
He really is him.
And there, we got the painting back in one piece.
If you connect an Ethernet cable to your PC, it will be connected to the internet.
Oh shit, he's right.
I just
Captain
intercepted an
Obvious,
email
the
from
character.
Dimitri.
Man, for real.
Ordered his guards to ring
The
the
best
roads
people,
bell
right?
when the coast is
Yeah.
clear.
Coast is clear for what?
Of that I'm uncertain. Ring the bell and follow him without being seen. Then maybe we'll find out what he's hiding.
At least like face animation's so funny.
Give me a second. I'm gonna grab this bottle now.
So what did the bottles do?
Give me a clue so I can get more techniques and stuff.
Oh, okay. So do you basically collect up the bottles for the techniques?
Yes. Oh, the best song is here. Too bad we're not gonna
He
hear
has a
it down.
swag walk.
He is swag. Look at him.
Is he a bad character?
Yes. I'm not gonna
Why don't
spoil
you-
more though for you.
Why don't you jump him?
Because they gotta spy on him to find out what bad things he's been doing.
But you can jump him right now. You can Batman him.
I know, right? I could just go down right there and smack him in the back of the head.
Yeah. Why do you have to do the spying thing when you can just like solid snake him and put him to sleep?
Like, he hasn't noticed me. I can do whatever I want to him right now.
You could just go down there and get him, bonk him on the head.
Just fucking bonk his ass right now.
I'm surprised you don't have like a gadget that would make him look like you, so they like attack him.
Put a fucking paper mask over his face.
Yeah. They're like, oh, it's Sly Cooper. We need
Close
to
enough.
attack him. It looks like they couldn't tell the difference.
I mean, if you remember the paper snap, the first one, if you throw it down, they just attack that.
Yeah,
So-
they're like, he has a tail too. Let's go. Those are like too big of pistols.
You know, it's cartoony. They gotta make it big.
You won't be able to see what Dimitri is doing from up on that water tower.
Shit, you right.
Closer view.
I won't be able to see what he's doing. Let me ask him what he's doing.
You just like JoJo posed.
Good job
It's like,
tailing him,
ah.
Sly. He had no idea you
Gotta,
were
like,
watching when
flip
he
my hair
typed in
back.
that secret code.
I wish I could get closer so I could stand next to him. So he looks at me while I'm putting the code in.
That would be a good clip.
This might be useful for the heist.
It's like, you never noticed me. Nat 20.
See, I already got my good clip for today. It's just the glitch that happened.
Safe house to switch characters.
That's a good clip.
This is a good clip. I loved it so far. I think it was hilarious.
Those like guns look like they could be from Toontown.
I haven't heard of Toontown in a long ass time.
It was a game I would like to play as a kid, but never
But-
had the chance to
Yeah.
because of the membership thing.
Yeah, my mom wasn't going to waste money on anything that was computer related.
I'm glad I
She
never
doesn't trust
played that.
anything.
Yeah, the only like game I played was Dragon Quest.
I think the only online like computer game I played when I was younger, like for a long period of time, was like this one game called Woos World.
Did
I also
you
played
like it?
another one that was like TWM, I think. TWM was a phone one, I believe.
Gotcha.
And also, yes, I did enjoy it when I was a kid. But I think if I try doing it now, I'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah. I didn't play a lot of online stuff.
I mean,
My other friend
wouldn't blame
used to
you.
play like Tron or whatever. They had like an online server for it, and he played a lot of that.
Jeez,
Yeah.
I don't know. How am I supposed to get past these lasers?
I think there's the only 2 online games I played the most when I was younger. Everything else I didn't really care about.
Yeah. And I had another friend that used to play RuneScape, and back when you could
Hit the
farm
circle
stuff
button
and
to
make
pick
bots
stuff
to do
up,
it, he was
and the
doing that in
square
like high
button to
school.
throw.
And I always thought it was interesting because I'd watch him like, make the bots, and he explained how like the bots would like go and he'd sell to different people and stuff. So
All I remember people kept on trying to get me to play RuneScape, but I didn't want to.
I never got into it.
Yeah. It was like one of those games I was like, it looks fun. I might not play it though.
Yeah. I think when I used like the computer for the first time really, I was like 14 or 15. So most of the stuff like I did on the computer was just like watch anime.
Shit.
So like that was back when you could go on YouTube and they had like all the different parts of a show.
Yeah, they had the little anime stuff on there, like little
Yeah.
clips and stuff, and you could just watch them.
Well, they did it like part 1, part 2, part 3,
Yeah.
and then Funimation had like full episodes for like a while, like at least 2 or 3 years.
I think it's sad that I still do that sometimes. When I find like something random on YouTube that shows me an anime, and I just watch all the part 2 things for them.
I mean, I like
Just
it
because I don't want to log into my Funimation account and shit, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna watch from here. Fuck it, might as well.
I mean, if you can find it in a playlist, like I've been finding those on YouTube where they have a whole playlist for a show,
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
and where I'm not gonna
Okay,
name the
fellas,
show
I've
because I want them to
constructed a
stay
plan
up
to
there.
get at
But
the Clockwork
Yeah,
Tail
don't actually
winner,
say them, because
but
that's how you
we'll
get them
need
Yeah.
gone.
a few more
no,
jobs
I'm
to set
glad that
things
they're
up
there
for the
though,
heist.
because it's like when I need them,
First, Sly will have
I
to
just
take
look
a
'em
few
up,
pockets in the
and then you
theater
have a full
so
show.
that we'll have
Yeah.
access
And
to the
it's very
Spotlight
convenient
Control
having your
Center.
Switch and go to
Once
YouTube.
that's accomplished, we'll be
So
able
you
to
can just
It's
turn
go
on
ahead and
all
watch
the
it on your Switch,
security
easy.
around the printing
Yeah,
press.
the sad part is
We'll need
like
your muscle, Murray, to take out all
my
the
Switch is for
exterior
music now
alarm
and
horns.
YouTube. That's like
We
what
don't
his
want
primary
anything to
function
alert
is.
the guards while we pull off the big job. And finally,
'Cause
we'll
my
need to
TV's
get
not a
into the
smart TV.
discotheque
Yeah.
to drop this mirror
And
ball.
I'm really sad because
Trust me,
the Switch
it's
can't
all
have like
part of the
Crunchyroll
plan.
as like an app.
See, sometimes I feel like I wasted money buying a Switch. Because I rarely use my Switch. As is.
Yeah.
And when I do use it, I only use it from recording. Now it's only for playing Mario Maker 2, and I want to play other games off of it for recording. But at the same time, I don't want to play the Switch.
I like
And don't
it
get me
for
wrong,
the-
I love Nintendo products. I love playing like Mario games and shit on it. I just don't feel like it.
It's like for
Find it,
the
Cooper. Constable
Nintendo
Neela.
exclusive games, it's
Another
like the only
policewoman
reason to
hot on
really
my
have it.
tail.
Please.
Yeah.
I led you here.
So that Claw Gang slip was a clue.
And I really
Why are
want to
you helping
play
me out?
the
You
new
know Black and
Travis
White is kinda
Touchdown,
legal.
so like
I
that's
know what a menace
probably
those clockwork parts
like the
are, and
only reason,
I don't want
really.
the likes
Oh,
of
and then the
Claw
Shin
Gang
Megami
putting them
Tensei
to
game.
use.
So what?
Yeah.
It
See, I
takes
thought I
a
wanted to
to
play
catch a thief?
the Switch
Something like
to
that.
play old school games.
If I'm going to trust
But if I
you in
want to
this
do that, I
case,
just
I
plug
need
in one
to
of my
know
consoles.
you can keep up.
Oh, that's cool
Literally.
because you like kept all
Literally.
your like
Don't
consoles
fall
and stuff.
behind.
Yeah.
Hold down the
So,
R1 button to run. You'll
it's
need it
nice.
to keep up with Constable Neela.
I think the only problem with like the consoles is like plugging them up and setting them up.
I remember I used to do this all the time. You can stop her from running. Look at that fucking face.
It's like I will go.
I
I'll keep
let's
running.
go.
That's funny.
This is all the time. He's my favorite thing to do.
So what's her character name?
Neela.
Gotcha.
She's supposedly helping me find who stole the Clockwork parts. They're trying to revive Clockwork or get us a power.
But she's a bad guy.
I'm not telling you that.
She's the daughter of the bad guy.
I'm not saying anything.
I know. I'm just saying tropes. Her dad died, and now she is a bad guy.
I mean, it seems like that in all these type of stories, right?
Yeah.
When we're talking about bad guys, because my father died 2 years ago, before he died.
Or my dad died and didn't leave me any money.
I supposed to have been the rich one, not my stepbrother, Thomas.
Not even the stepbrother. It was probably like the next door neighbor that was gonna die too. But he left
Gave
his
it to
fortune his
their neighbor's
cat.
son,
Work well
and I
together.
didn't like it.
Glad you approve.
And now I'm evil, and you gotta deal with it.
I can't enter Dimitri's nightclub without a warrant, but I happen to have obtained a key to his back door, which a person like yourself.
Nah,
can
she
use
just had a bad
whenever
haircut.
He pleases.
Oh,
What,
we
Jill?
are absolutely going to work well together.
Well, you see, I'm evil because
That job inside the
she's like, I can't actually make up one. She's like, why am I evil again? Lines?
Yeah. That'd be a funny character in like a campaign. Like they're so used to like having an excuse, just like they just randomly can't think of one.
Shit, why am I
They have
evil
a-
this week for? Yo, I'm making a campaign now.
You can get this piece of fine art back to the safe house in one
For
week.
why I'm not evil.
You can sell it on the net for a ton of
Why is this character evil again? Well, see, this week, we don't fucking know. All we know is fucking... This bitch is complaining about more shit, saying there's not enough for this, and they're here again to try to take over the world. And it's up to you and your friends to stop her.
Like, oh, okay.
So wait, why are we stopping her again? What did she do yet? Well, you see, she... What did she do? She called me and told me she was doing something evil.
That'd be funny if it was just all improv for the character, and everybody just believed them. Like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
It just feel like some weird fantasy kink where someone just wants their ass to get beat. That's all it seems like at a certain point.
Shit.
I think that actually would be a
Okay.
hilarious like character background though.
What?
That would be a hilarious character background. I'm evil,
Yeah.
but I don't know why I'm evil.
Yeah.
I kinda
think it'd
forgot
be
this
funny
point.
That
Sorry,
he
Bentley,
starts out
those
evil,
fans are
and
spinning
then he's
way
like,
too
I
fast
forgot
to
why
walk
I'm
on.
evil, so I'm good, I guess. And then he remembers halfway through the game, oh, I'm evil!
Wait a minute. I destroyed universes.
It's like,
And everyone looks at him like, wait, what?
yeah.
Yeah, they call me the World Eater? And everyone's like, oh. I forgot he was evil.
So why are you here again playing bingo with old ladies?
It's part of my evil scheme.
Okay.
I'm gonna steal the bingo from this old bitch today.
It would just be like, do you want a cookie too? To go?
If I can't have the bingo, nobody can. I hit the fan. I never knew you could hit that fan.
Why do you make that character, bro? That'd be funny as shit.
Dude, my next campaign. You know what? I'm gonna revive the previous campaign and have him as a character. Fuck.
Which one?
The one that I like the most. The one with all the custom shit. I forget what I named it.
It was a Depcorp. Depco.
Oh, Death Corp.
I like that one.
I forgot to name it Death Corp.
I remember Depco, Depcorp, something like that.
Defco Corporation Intorium. Brought to you by.
Forget my character's name.
I forgot what you named your character. Shit, I forgot what I've
I'll have
named
to
hers.
look again.
I think Ramsey picked something cheesy and put it as Alucard.
I think he had a different name, but it was basically Alucard.
Yeah. Oh no, I told him he couldn't pick it because I had to use that instead.
Oh yeah.
That's my only way to get a downfall, so I wouldn't have to worry about having to use that cheesy name constantly. What did I come up here for? Distraction.
Nice work, Sly. Now head for the control panel.
Fuck Go
Slow
TV.
down the fans.
I keep forgetting I gotta watch what I say sometimes. Because I want to
Yeah.
make some fucked up jokes at the moment. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm streaming.
That's why I've been kind of like, if I'm gonna say something, I have
You
to,
think
like,
about it
pause.
first.
Yeah, because sometimes I say stuff off the cuff and it's like,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like awake right now, so I'm like, nope.
Yeah, that's what I do all the time. I'm like, can I say this? I can get
Yeah.
away with it?
I'm like, base
How-
circle, no. Shut the hell up. Don't say nothing.
Like, how far can I go before I get in trouble?
No, not even. I feel like I'm like Cosmo or like James. with
Oh,
how I
base
talk
James.
sometimes. Yes. I am base James sometimes.
That should do it.
Let's knock them
No
back into
more
the Stone Age where they
celebrating
belong.
press room.
God. Those clips are like so
I think I like the Cosmos way more. No, what are you doing? Why would you do this? You already have the perfect world.
I think I like the James ones better, just because I like watched it so many times. I think Cosmo, like, I don't know, because I think with James, it's just his character's like, it's so kind of eclectic to me, because he like has the bottle caps and stuff. It's so funny. I think my favorite character from like Cosmo Wanda is probably Dad.
You know one thing I do?
100%.
Shit.
Who's
I
your
forgot what to
favorite?
say. Oh, out of the All Parents?
Yeah.
Jordan Monster Angle, of course.
He's so funny.
Timmy Turner. He's like, whoa. I just like how he always said his name. It always sounded fucking weird for me.
I loved how they had Adam West.
Oh, you know what? I forgot Adam West is part of that.
Yeah.
Catman. It's me, Timmy, underneath the mask. Adam West.
I'm Catman.
This is my secret
Timmy.
identity, Timmy. I'm Catman.
I also like the Crimson Chin.
I think,
But
I like the one episode when they brought the Crimson Chins from the comic books versus the evil Crimson Chin.
oh, it's funny. My favorite thing that what was it? It was probably Jimmy Neutron when they did the crossover with.
Oh, Jimmy Timmy Power Holler.
Yeah,
That will also be something fun to watch.
I'd be down. I think that's probably my favorite thing as a kid because I like watched all of them when they did them each year. And I don't know. I think I started watching Very Odd Parents the day it came out, which was actually kind of funny. Because I remember the same day, whereas maybe like a day difference, was that came out for the first time and Dora the Explorer came out within the same week.
Wait, that is true. Fuck.
I don't know why I know that, but I remember.
Shit, you have better memory than me on that one.
No, it's weird. Like when it comes to cartoons and stuff, I remember like the weird, like random.
The weird pitch shit that you don't supposed to remember at all. That's your kid's
Yeah.
brain, but you still like, yeah, I remember this. I remember. You remember? I remember.
Like I don't know when Johnny Test came out originally, but I remember that I was in Canada when it came out, like the
Yeah.
first episode of it, and then my dad was in the hospital when what was it? The episodes for Ben 10 came out. Like I think they released a couple like all at once, and I remember that. And I remember Class of 3000 when that came out. It was a Friday night, and I remember what else? I remember that when they aired Flapjack.
I do not
Yeah.
remember I was supposed to go for this mission.
When Toonami had IGPX, that was a really cool show. See, the funny part was, like, a lot of those shows, since I didn't have cable, I'd only see, like, the first episode and wouldn't watch them again until, like, later on.
Yeah.
So, like, when Naruto first came out, I saw, like, the first episode, like, once they dubbed it. And then, I never got to watch it again until, like, later. So I think if I had cable, I would have liked Naruto more.
See, I only remember watching Dragon Ball Z from my childhood days, and that's only because of my aunt. Only thing that I must remember from all that shit is video games, and that's the only thing from my aunt.
Damn. I think it's mainly just watching stuff. Like, I remember playing games and stuff, but not as good a memory as, like, watching cartoons.
All I remember is playing games. That's all I did mostly.
Mainly just watch TV. I think, I mainly watched, Cartoon Network.
I need a new victim to throw.
Who's the other
Newspaper.
Oh, I remember when, what's it called? Oh, it was after school. It's called Naguzi.
Niggas, I
And-
never heard of that. Oh, wait, I know what show. I remember. Kolyoko.
Yeah, so like on Naguzi was a time slot where this little girl would go into this like big fish thing. I think that's what it was. And it would go underwater. And then the Naguzi was kind of like for after school, like it was kind of, I'm trying to think what it was like, Toonami. But the shows that they'd play would be like Yu-Gi-Oh, GX, Teen Titans, I'm sure Pokemon would be in that time slot, and then it was Code Lyoko, Totally Spies, maybe Codenames Connect Store, but those were kind of like the shows that they'd play. And it was like about 2 hours to 3 hours long.
Yeah.
But I remember that I got really into Totally Spies because it was like right next to Code Lyoko.
Same. That's the only reason I remember Totally Spies, thanks to Kolyoko.
Because I'm just like, well, it's not that bad.
Oh no, it's really good.
I loved it. I like that show a lot. But it's hard sometimes for me to find shows where like all the, you know, characters are like girls, where I like relate to it. But that show is just like it had enough like humor and stuff for me where I'm like, this is
I can get
really
along with
funny.
this, Joe.
Okay, Bentley. To get past
I
the
like
laser
Alfred a
barriers
lot
and
too.
safety
He's
well
like my
enough,
favorite
press
character.
the triangle button to drop a bomb, and then get
And
out of
I
the
think
job.
that show is one of those shows
Use your
where
sleep
it
parts
had
to
like a
get
good
down.
ending because they
Drop a
did like that
bomb on it while
movie
it's
special
down.
thing
Keep him that way.
where I felt satisfied with it. It's kind of like where they did Ed, Ed and Eddie and they have a big picture show.
Fine.
Oh, dude, I haven't watched Big
Fine.
Picture in a
I
long ass
just
time.
need to bomb
Yeah,
all the pillars
but
supporting that
it's like
disco
one of
ball.
those
I can
shows
get
that
outta here.
actually ended
Once we're
where
taking out the disco
I was
ball,
happy with the ending, you know?
shake the nightclub
Yeah.
front peacock side loose from its
There's like a bunch of shows where I'm like,
I've gotta keep moving.
I'm not happy with that.
I wish Kid Next Door and Eddie get some more shit. That's what I always
Yeah.
wanted.
I think Ed, Ed and Eddie's one that I'm like, I'm okay if it doesn't get more episodes. And then, Kids Next Door would be kind of cool to see all the kids as adults. And if maybe they remembered all their memories as kids, that would be like the funniest thing for me.
Oh, 100%. They're like, oh man, you remember this time, guys? And they're like, wait, how do we remember this?
Yes, I would love to have them come back as like full-grown adults. And like number one's the only kid left out of the original. But he like helps them remember.
Don't forget though, they do allow certain kids when they go to a teenager still be in there.
Yeah. It's been a while.
It'll be hilarious though. They're like, oh yeah, we allow adults now. Only certain adults.
Wow, Bentley.
The man
All that
babies.
all the way back here at the safe house.
Code name.
Code name man baby.
Bullets pop off
Man
on
next
impact.
door.
Guy without a job next door.
Number two would look like Daru from Steins Gate.
Okay, fellas, the dominoes are
Oh,
all
like,
in
he probably
place.
the guy from,
Time to pull off the big heist.
Fuck, what's the name of the show?
First, Murray
Food
will
Wars.
help me break into the old water tower.
He finally loses all his weight.
I
He gets super
should be
skinny.
able to shut down the
Yeah, that'd be
Plaza
funny.
Fountain. Dimitri sure to send
I think
someone out
it's
to get
the
repair
DB
truck.
one that I'll
Slot,
Dini
you'll
brothers.
pickpocket
I
the
think
truck
it's
keys off this
Isami.
guy once
I'll
he
do.
shows up. Then hand them off to me and Murray
I
in
used
the
to
plaza.
cosplay
We'll
Isami,
go
like
steal
the bigger
truck
version of
while
him.
you climb
That
to
was
the
fun.
top of the nightclub's peacock side.
It was
When
like
you're
one
in
of the few
position,
anime I was
Murray
like,
will
I'm
fire
gonna
the truck's
cosplay
big
this
slide up to you,
no matter
and we'll
what.
use it to pull down the side.
I think there's only certain things I want to do.
If
Is I
my
saw
calculations are
some
correct,
cosplay
the
for
impact should create an entrance
League
to
and
the
stuff.
printing press room.
Yeah, I'm not sure about League,
Slide,
but
you
I'm
jump in,
probably
grab the
gonna
clockwork tail feathers,
cosplay
and
Gold
we
Lewis.
all get the heck out
Gold
of here.
Lewis, that's what I meant. I think that'd be fun.
I haven't thought of any other cosplay I want to do.
Yeah, Gold Lewis is like the only one.
What's this about some uncool cat chasing around my nightclub samurai?
Oh, and then I want to do like the meme one I was talking about with like Shrek with the drip. I have to do the drip cosplay this year though because the meme's gonna. Well, it's already kind of dead, but you know, this is probably like the last year would be kind of relevant.
All eyes on me. Oh, I got these 2 bottles to record. Of course, he's nowhere.
Yep. Going back to cartoons for a little bit. What's one cartoon that you wish had like another season that isn't Ed, Ed and Eddie or
Star Versus.
I never got into that.
I actually enjoyed it.
I heard some people talking about how in the fandom, like people talking about shipping kind of ruined the show.
Oh, 1%. Shipping ruins all shows.
Yeah, I think for Steven Universe that was what it was for me.
Don't spoil Steven for me.
I'm not gonna spoil. I'm just saying like all the people like shipping and stuff was like, eh. But I think like if you ever had a time to like watch Steven, you'd like it, like as a binge kind of watch.
Apparently, I'm on like second to last season. I didn't know.
Yeah, it gets good.
I keep doing that to shows. I didn't know I was finished with Fairy Tail until Abigail and me were like watching it, because she was like, "You're going to just finish it today." I was like, "Fine." And then she's like, "Where do you left off at?" And I was like, "This part with the giant guy and all this happening." She's like, "I think that's the end." I'm like, "Is it?"
That's funny. Have you watched any new anime lately?
No. I was watching an anime for a while, then I stopped.
Yeah, I
So
haven't.
I went back to like watching shit with people for a bit, even though I hate watching shit with people.
Yeah,
So everyone's so loud.
That. Yeah, I've been watching Daredevil, and I watched what's the other thing? Loki.
Yeah.
And then I was watching some of the MCU movies.
I think
So
the
I'm
only
kinda...
thing I watched was Impossible throughout the last year.
Is
that the name of it? Impossible with the superhero guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, it's really good. I
I'll
actually
have to
like
check it out.
That's one for me, who doesn't like superhero shit as much.
I like superhero stuff, but it has to be where I'm not burnt out on it. And I was like really burnt out, so I had to take like a 1.5 year break.
No, let me know.
And it's sad that between anime and like superhero stuff, when I go into anime, there's a lot of superhero stuff now. So it's kind of oversaturated. So it's kind of cool. I watched Super Crooks, and that's about super villains. So that was kind of cool to have something that was different. And then Tiger and Bunny gets another season, so I'm like really excited about that. So that's kind of like a superhero show.
Like I said, I don't know. I don't think I can get into any other superhero show. It's really super rare for me to even like a superhero thing.
Are you still watching My Hero?
Yes. That's the only other superhero thing I actually don't like a lot.
My Hero's
But I think I only like that because it feels like Dragon Ball Z to me. Somewhat.
Yeah. I like the... Or they like the secondary characters, not like the main characters.
Yeah. Like, in that show, I feel like every single character gets a little bit something. And not just the one character he can focus on the whole time.
Yeah, I think they did a good job. It's kind of like Naruto, where they have each of like the side characters kind of like get buffed throughout the show. So I like that.
Oh me. I didn't miss both of my shots somehow. This I was just bad. I forgot how you're supposed to do this. I think you're supposed to be lower, like this.
He froze him like a frisbee.
You're gonna have to blast your way in.
You gotta... I don't know why that made me laugh so hard.
I need to focus. Which
This is the way he said. It's like, you're gonna have to blast your way in.
To change the flow of water through a valve, I should press the circle button.
I did it.
Success!
Sly, the water pressure to the fountain should be disabled.
It's off all right. They're already sending out the repair guy to fix it up.
Pickpocket the keys to his repair truck without being seen.
But what if I want to be seen? What if I want all eyes on me?
See, I think maybe with streaming, when I start doing it, I can't multitask, so I'd probably have to, like, not talk while I'm playing a game.
Ooh. Yeah, I forgot you have very hard troubles multitasking with shit like that. I don't blame you. I do too sometimes.
No, it's bad, man. It's like really bad. Like when we do doubles, as soon as I start talking, I start hitting you in doubles.
It's
I'm
all
like,
you.
Let's head out for the repair truck.
that's why I don't think I could like pay attention to the stream chat and like play the game at the same time. Like it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. See, I'm actually good with multitasking, so I have no problems with that.
I just know my
I'll take the
limitations.
wheel. I know
Yeah.
how to drive a stick shift.
I need to get in
So
position
I'd
in
probably
time
have
on
to do,
Nightclub's
like,
Peacock sign for phase
I'm
3.
streaming and check like every like 15-20 minutes if someone says something. I'll be like,
Yeah.
sorry for the belated reply. I'm just not good at multitasking.
Then there's me, sees the message like, oh, what up?
Or I can install a bot that can reply to people.
True. But I do know people hate bots too, replying to them, and they rather for the streamer to
In
do it.
position.
That's why I had to take away the bot for. I was like, man, it's really annoying if someone is typing hi constantly. Is my...
I'll try again.
Wait a minute. Can you see my mouse that whole time? By the way? I just realized my mouse is on the screen the whole time.
I didn't see it.
Oh, cupcakes.
Okay.
Bad shot.
Because I was watching the Twitch.
Hooks on. Pull away.
Slide! The guards are onto us! Prepare
Stream,
for
and I
trouble.
have
That
the
was
like,
a
volume
weird
off.
bug. What's what I just did? Oh. My car.
Yeah, like when we hung out the other day, when we were trying to play Genshin and talk, I'm like, I can't play Genshin and talk at the same time. I don't know how Circle can do it. I'm like, nope, not happening.
I think it depends on what you can think of at the same time while doing it.
Yeah,
Like certain
I guess
games, I feel like you will be super distracted and you want to pay attention to the game mostly, and not
Yeah.
speak.
Oh, the majesty of
you know me
gravity
really
and
well.
inertia.
So
That was
it's
real
like,
subtle, Bentley.
I'll
Okay,
be like
you jump
totally
into the
like zoned
perfectly
in,
clockwork
and I'd
tail
have
feathers,
like
and we're
4 people
out
be
of
like, hey, what's up? And I'd just be like, try hard, paying attention mode to game, and I'll just be like, 1 sec. 1 sec turns in like 30 minutes later, and be like, oh, sorry for the late. Oh, they're not even here. 0 people watching right now.
Yeah. Like right here, this is where I normally would stop talking because I like having like the cutscenes talked. It gives me time to look at chat and shit.
You have
Gotcha.
no idea what you're playing with. It'll bring more
But
than
no
a
one's
house
typing
down.
right now, so it doesn't matter.
You are a tough cowboy. A man with taste, style, vision. a
I think
pursuer of
I'll get
finance.
used to it depending on what games I'm playing.
I'm sure the 2 cats in a bag like us can work something out.
See, if it was like something like if I was doing a live stream with
Like the money. You can
with
take
like Duel
all you
Links or
want.
whatever,
I can
No deal.
I can
You and the rest
talk
of the
while
club
the other
have to be
person's
stopped.
taking their turn and
Clockwork
stuff.
will never again see the light of day.
So like
Just
turn-based
hand over the
stuff,
tail feathers and
I
we
could do
can-
that.
What is this with clocks, bro? Have you
Or if there's like a
vision?
loading screen.
Hearing what I mean to you? You think you're a juice? Don't show me
The animation where his
you're
hands
talking about
shaking.
such big things.
Yeah,
think
you miss
can
all the
swing a
dialogue.
bat? Show
This
your
guy
ring and let me
fucking
shine
great.
you.
I have no idea what you're saying.
So you'll believe it, let me shine you.
Let's dance.
I heard the Let's Dance.
Yep.
He looks like he's a heroin addict.
Damn, you can't be rude to him like that. Drugs are legal now, Patrick. You can't be saying shit like that. I don't think I'm gonna get my ass beat because I don't remember his patterns.
He looks cool as fuck though.
I did want to cosplay Demetrius when I first played this game.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I thought it would be great.
When did you first play this?
PS2 era, when it first came out.
Yeah. There's very few games where I could say that. Like Arkham City is like one of the few games where I like played that when it came out.
Fuck, I'm gonna die. Stop walking up the stairs, you're scaring me.
I like his music.
There.
He is scary when he does that walk.
Yeah. What is this about clock, bro?
You take clockwork feathers and my counterfeit in operation. It's past tense.
I'm doing you a favor. What kind of thief prints money? There's no honor in that.
You crackerbox.
Asshole.
You call it a cracker box?
Yeah.
I hope I never get called a cracker box.
My gang and I had done it. The clockwork tail feathers were ours, and Dimitri's
You can't, you're a
counterfeiting
robot.
operation was ruined.
Good point.
Due to the untimely
I love bringing that
arrival
up because everybody
of
forgets they're a little
Rita,
robot. And I'm like,
little
yeah, you're a
tricky.
tiny little ass robot.
Angry at having just missed me, she
I'm-
took it out on Dimitri. Shutting
I'm
down the
genderless.
nightclub and
I'm a
throwing
robot.
frustrated forger behind bars. The gang and I headed out of town for a week in Monaco.
Don't forget,
I
Patrick.
figured the team had earned
Robots can be
themselves
toys,
a
too.
well-deserved break.
Abort me, please.
People don't have the rights for that anymore. Are you
I
serious?
feel like if a robot comes to existence and then they find out, you know,
They're just a
what's in
pleasure
store
toy
for
the whole
them.
time.
They're just like,
Another clockwork part
Just
of
be like,
surfaced
why?
in India.
they're like,
Why are you so
"Where's my
fucking lonely?"
self-destruct
Zeroed in on our
button?
next
Where
target.
is it?
A mysterious
Where
spice
can I
lord
press
known
it?
as
How soon?
Rajan. A self-made man who grew up poor on the streets of Calcutta.
Wait,
started
why
out
is
by
it
become
not
a
here?
Discord
selling
mod.
illegal spices in the black market, eventually growing his small outfit to a sizable operation, and earning himself a seat in the prestigious Claw Gang. He's since crowned himself Lord of the Hills, and while he goes to great lengths to convince others of his royalty, it's mostly to convince himself. True to form, he's holding a lavish ball in his newly purchased ancestral palace. The reason? To show off his latest acquisition, the Clockwork Wings. The symbol of my enemy. If you saw the wings silhouetted against the night sky, it was already too late for you, especially if your name was Cooper. Rajan believes displaying the wings will bring him prestige, and maybe they will. But they're also bringing me.
All he's doing is hosting a party, and you want to crash it?
I mean, he did steal the clockwork rings, which killed every person in family's like Slice family. So
Oh, good point. Good point.
I'd be like, yo, I'm burning these. Fuck you. This is mine now.
I forgot about that.
Way to break
I used to hate this stage.
But he's having a party.
With the drawbridge,
True.
the only way across that river is on those conical rocks. Do you remember how to spire jump?
What? You think I
Do you
forget
remember
one of the
Spiral
Cooper
Jump?
family's
Do you?
greatest thief moves?
Do you
Whenever I'm
really?
near pointed objects, I just need to jump and hit the circle button to perform a ninja spire landing.
That's correct. Now let's see it in action.
I don't believe Bentley.
Like, I don't believe Bentley remembers sometimes. He just says random shit. Do you remember how to do this? I do. But I want to make sure you know how
No.
to.
It's like you're talking, and one of our friends is like, "Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you mean."
Mm-hmm.
God damn it!
Like, don't worry. I get it. I know.
And then when it really matters, he does it. It was like, "Nope." It hurts. That's how bad it fits him.
I think I hate watching people play games they say they know how to play, but then you realize they don't know how to play it, and they're just lying to try to get like credit from you, and you're just like, why?
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Not
Yeah.
a problem. There seem to be plenty of branches.
Like, I have no
leading
problems
away.
watching you play it, but don't try to pretend you know what you're doing. This just gets embarrassing at a certain point.
Yeah. So I can't say what what it used to be called. So a first playthrough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to add on so much more to that. I don't know
No,
why.
I was trying to navigate like through not seeing the other version of it. Because it's so second nature that I want to say it, but I was trying to find a better way to articulate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
You're trying to find a
there's
way
no
to say it
substance-
without saying
Yeah,
it like
yeah.
an asshole.
Yeah, so there was no substance behind what I was saying. It was just, I was like ultra big mode, like big brain, trying to come up with a better way of saying it. And then like I finally came up with the words. I'm just like, that's all I got.
Yeah. Like, you don't know how hard it is for me for like not saying certain people's names and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, if I say this right now, I'll regret it because then I was like, man, that was mean of me. But at the same time, I'm like, fuck it, I might as well.
Yeah.
That's a part of me that gotta stay out.
I was
I was
just
like, no petty me here.
like, I know on Twitch that there's certain things that when you're talking about playthroughs and stuff for someone playing the first like the playthrough for the first time,
Yeah.
I can't say the other version of what they used to say, and that's because of, you know, it's inconsiderate and because of like ableism and stuff like that. So I was trying to be mindful of that. It was just hard to come up with a better way of saying it because I'm so used to saying the other thing. And I was just like, made my like
Let's say
brain.
idiot. There you go. I know what word you want to say. Just say idiot. They're a fucking idiot. There you go. I would be the toxic one. I don't care.
This is my better half.
I know I can't say the other words I want to say because it's way too mean. Well, I can say they're a goddamn idiot.
Yep.
Don't worry, I gotta worry about getting counseled in 20 years, so it's fine.
No, I need flashcards, you know, taped up with words.
Do not say this word in particular. And it's
Yeah,
like a
it's
list
gonna
of
be
50
in-
other words.
In big highlighted letters.
Roman red, of course.
Caution, do not say.
Do not fuck up. I repeat, do not fuck up.
Stealing the clock
Trust me, I know how it feels. I do it all the time.
Is going to take some serious
No, I'm just
misdirection.
thinking of like how we
And the
normally
squad
talk.
of undercover
Oh yeah,
cops
1%.
only makes
Like
things more
when me and Abby are talking,
complicated.
or you and me are talking, and I look at the chat and have to
We
read
might
something,
be
and I'm
able
like,
to use them to
man,
our advantage.
I want to say this thing,
But no matter what
but
we
I
do in
can't.
Ballroom,
I don't know
sooner
how
or
people
later
like
we'll
on
need to
YouTube
deal
do it,
with
man.
Rajan's
Where they have
security
like
chopper.
the narrator
Murray can
YouTube
take
voice,
it out with
you
some
know,
of
and
the
they
local armaments, but he won't be able to get inside
like when they're
the
talking about
palace
like
until
policies and stuff
Sly
on
lowers the
YouTube.
drawbridge for
Oh
It's
no,
very like toned down, and it's like they took a bunch of speech like classes, maybe in college or something.
yeah, like I know how to censor myself completely.
Yeah.
Because I know how to do it because I always censor myself when I'm near my mom and shit. Because I don't like cursing in front of my aunt and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I just get like super quiet and like proper and proper as hell for no fucking reason. I'm like, I gotta look this way in front of you people. And then I get on Twitch and shit, I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Or I'm with you guys and I'm like, I can say all the words now. No one can stop me. I have a lot more dark jokes I want to share, but I can't share them at the moment.
I'm like stuck in like 2013 with like my jokes. So it's kind of like I can't say anything.
I'm waiting for you to bring me out the fucking Spider-Man pizza meme for no reason. I was like, why?
I was thinking of the Spider-Man with the sub sandwich.
I can see it now. Dom, pizza time. I'm like, shut up, Patrick. Never again.
No, it'd be more like Kazuki. Like, there's that one that I found, like the trap Kazuki. It's so funny.
Uh-oh.
Or like some of the older ones, like Thomas the Tank Engine.
That man just jumped off the fucking bridge.
Yeah. He's trying to avoid
Hello, I'm here for the dance.
the engine, the notorious big engine.
Sorry, sir, but we have a dress code. You got a tuxedo?
No.
Sorry, pal. No tux, no entry.
Down. He has no tuxedo.
Sorry, Sly. Somehow I totally overlooked the need for formal wear. That guy's not going to let you in without a tuxedo.
Don't beat yourself up, Bentley. At a party this ritzy, there has to be a spare penguin suit around here somewhere.
Try the guest house.
Don't listen to him.
Someone
Beat
may
yourself
have
up, Bentley.
Please, no. But, I do forget. Sometimes I'm doing this, aka streaming and shit,
Yeah.
that if I look down, my avatar also is gonna look down. Cause I'm like, oh, I never have webcam on, right? But I use webcam for this. And since I get distracted, I look down and like see something on the floor. And then I realize, oh, I should be looking down right now. That means my character is also looking down.
I just blame Ainz every time you look down.
Oh, 90% of the time. I gotta make sure he's not doing something stupid like eating plastic. His delicacy. The perfect snack.
I feel like you have to be on hyper alert so he doesn't choke.
It's like watching a fucking baby at first, like when they like choke on her to like teething toys and shit. And you gotta be like, no, don't.
Ainz is funny.
Ainz is funny, but Ainz is also dumb. 90% of the time, I think Ainz is trying to kill himself. Which I don't blame him, but still.
He's a good cat, though.
He is a good cat. He's stupid, but he's a good cat.
Have you had him for like a year and a half now?
I think it's gonna be a year. I'm not even sure anymore.
Yeah, that whole like
Okay, Bentley,
COVID time
I'm in
kind of
position
just
inside
like
the
flew
guest house.
by.
Have any intel for me?
Yeah, last year just fucking passed instantly. I'm very shocked that it did. I thought it was gonna last for a long time.
Yeah, this year kind of seemed to like
What
go
do I
by
look for
fast here.
inside the rooms?
This isn't an exact science. Ransack the place until you find part of a tuxedo.
Any plan which involves ransacking?
Wait,
is
didn't
okay
COVID
with
start
me.
in 2020?
Yeah,
Holy shit, it's been 2 years. I don't even thought it'd been one.
no, it's like I kind of like lost a whole year of time. Because I know we started hanging out, all 4 of us, at the start of COVID. No, 5 of us. And then I'm trying to think. Then we stopped all hanging out a whole bunch, like after like
Yeah, because of
maybe the
COVID.
first year. Yeah.
They ever had to be safe.
Yeah, and
Which
then,
is
like,
reasonable.
families.
You should have stayed
Yeah.
safe.
And then people became really weird.
They
after the
become
first year.
dicks for some reason.
Yeah,
like-
for no reason.
It's like I was gone for a year. And I reflected on myself. I want to be the Chad.
They're like, big PP energy.
I know I have a small banana between my legs, but I can pretend it's huge.
It's like, what's it called?
You might need to use
How I Met Your
the
Mother.
package
When
here. Remember, the triangle button knocks guys up into
I
the
have
air,
to look
and
up
the
his name
square
really
button
quick.
brings them down hard.
I still don't understand that. Why do people become dicks out of nowhere?
I don't know. Cause they like take things personally. Oh, it's Barney's character. So, in How I Met Your Mother, there's an episode where Barney picks up women in a scuba suit and he puts a can of Pringles down in the bottom.
I think that's the best way to pick up women. Give them some Pringles.
A can of Pringles, yeah. I just remember that. It's so funny. I don't know. I think some of it, when COVID was like really bad, I was really understanding of like if people were like really upset if they like lost a job and stuff.
Oh yeah, 1%. You lost your
But
job.
then they kind of just took their shit on you, and then it like it's dumb.
Like it makes sense. You lost your job. Yeah, go ahead. Be mad. Don't be an asshole to your friends though. They ain't nothing to you.
Yeah, I think some people just like start doing that though. At least that like we
My
know.
fault means it's your fault.
Well, then
Even if
it's
it's
like,
nobody's fault, I'm still gonna blame you in the end
yeah,
because I'm a good friend.
and then some people use their stimulus money to buy dumb shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And then they complain about not having money. And it's like, what do you spend your money on? I bought this action figure that was almost $2,000. It was worth it. I needed it in my life. And then
Yeah.
like a week later, I had to sell it for $500. I'm very sad now.
I bought action.
I decided not to
figures and
whap
didn't
my
have to
willy,
sell
so
them.
now I'm sad because now I have a kid I have to worry about because I don't wrap my willy up good enough. And it's your guys' fault, you know? You should told me not to.
Damn it.
What, you guys did? 20 times? Well, you should have said it more. Now that's me being petty. I tried my hardest not to be petty for a long time, but it's slowly coming out where I'm just like, why do I care?
I can't stop laughing because it's so true, though.
Guys, I'm sad. Found a new girlfriend, but she broke up with me because I cheated on her. But I didn't cheat, but I did, but I'm gonna say I didn't. You guys gotta feel bad for me too, because, you know, you're friend.
I forgot that happened, too.
A lot of things happen. But I won't say names. I will never say names, because I am not that type of person.
I think I'm at the point where it's just like...
Hopefully they ever find it. They know who I'm talking about. If you want to do something about it, fuck you. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can say is fuck you, fuck your life, and fuck everyone you know. Also, I think I became way more toxic throughout the year. To the point where I don't care. At this point. What am I doing? This is in the closet.
You can't read.
Is it not in the closet?
I really want to watch you in Equal Play.
Oh, video games?
Yeah.
That's it.
Watch us when we play League.
Tuxedo, the doorman will let you into the ballroom.
When's the next time are you guys going to do that? Is it on the weekend?
Later today.
Okay. I get out of my class at 9.
Probably even play Valorant, who knows? It's good you're gonna be one of those two.
Okay.
I've been thinking about streaming Valorant, but at the same time I don't want to ever record anything from Riot and have it on my channel.
That's smart.
I do have one secret though. I already deadened it before, but no one knows.
Yeah.
Because this is from like 5 to 6 years ago, for my first channel I ever made, and no one will ever find it because it's gone forever.
Forever, ever?
Forever, ever. But I still have the videos.
I had to reference, what's it? Sorry, Miss Jackson. I love that song.
I still have all the videos I first made with the cringy voice of mine, my prepubescent voice of me trying to say shit.
Yeah. I think that you have a good streaming voice now.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think it sounds even better now after I got my tonsils taken out.
Yeah. I might have to get my tonsils taken out.
Probably. I know Abigail's getting to that point where she needed to get her tonsils taken out also. Because something happened. And I was like, that same shit happened to me.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't trying to cut you off.
Oh, no, I know. Oh my.
I think it's hard for me if I'm not on Discord where I see like the light up thing. Because I can't see like someone's like lips moving. It's all like when they're done talking.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good.
So what I was trying to say was, I think I've been like really congested lately.
Have you been like coughing up these little white things out of nowhere?
A little bit.
Yeah, those are like tonsil stones. I used to cough those up when I was a kid, and I didn't know that means I need to get my tonsils taken out.
Oh.
So I used to like cough up a shit ton of them, and I was like, "Oh, this is normal." And I never told anyone. And then fucking years later, doctor's like, "Oh yeah, those are tonsil stones. You pretty much fucked your own voice in your throat for a while. We don't know why. You didn't tell anybody." And it's like, because my stupid kid in me probably did say something to my mom once. He's like, "Oh, it's fine." And then I never thought of it again. I don't know why I went this way when I can just go this way. Oh, you good?
Me?
Yeah. You
Oh,
disappeared
I
for a
was just
second.
looking at signs that I need to get my tonsils removed.
Of course I do.
I was
I'd
I was
be the
Google
dance.
searching.
Oh, you going to Google symptoms now? You gonna find out you
Well-
have fucking cancer somehow through Google?
No, I'm just like looking at it.
Google's like, yo, you got 10 days to live. You're like, fuck. Damn, I gotta
No.
tell you something.
No, I have insurance and stuff for my college, so
Yeah.
I might as well, if I get checked, to see if I need to get it like removed or anything.
All right, I know just
I
what
do
to
think-
do.
said-
Job.
No, no, my bad.
No, it's all good. It says one of the
Constable
issues that
Neela,
you have
look
is
lovely this evening.
I'm sorry.
if they're swollen,
Do I
you can
know
have
you?
sleep
I used to
apnea,
chase after you back in Paris.
and
Paris?
I think I have that. Like I have trouble
Sleepover?
breathing in my
You
sleep.
aren't by any chance
Oh,
a
yeah,
So I
that's-
was just like,
That's something that used to
Old
happen to me all the
Ironside will
time.
fall out of her dress.
And now I wake
As
up
good as
because of
that
it.
sounds, how about a dance first?
Enchanté.
yeah, like lately I've just been having trouble breathing.
Try
So I
to
just-
memorize the
If I
steps.
can take advantage of going and seeing
Now
if they
your
can, like,
turn.
you know, have an exam or whatever. Or
Yeah.
a checkup. Other than that, I'm okay. But I think I've been really congested because, like, whenever I have sugar, I don't feel good afterwards.
All I can tell you now, you're gonna hate it when you do get your tonsils taken out. Make sure they give you all your medicine.
To get at old
Supposed to give you some numb spray, which I didn't get.
Do you mind?
I had to deal with the fucking pain.
It sounds horrible.
It was horrible. I couldn't even eat applesauce. The one thing I should have been able to eat. Ice cream just made me vomit constantly, so that was out of the picture. And I fucking love ice cream, even though I'm lactose intolerant.
Is there, like, a certain age you're supposed to get them taken out at?
I don't think so. I think you only get them taken out when they're bad, and that's it.
If only you moved
You can
spice
pretty much keep your
as well.
tonsils your whole entire life if they're good.
Silence.
Yeah.
But it does say it's better for you to get it out when you're younger, because you heal quicker.
That makes sense. I should just stop looking at Google for, like, health stuff.
I'm telling you, you're gonna do the dumb thing I did when I was a kid. I had this story when so my middle finger, for some reason,
Yes.
have a black line in it,
Yeah.
and I never got a chance to know what it was. Even though I asked doctors, they don't even know. But I figured out after a few years, it's probably because I always slammed my finger in doors from accident.
Oh, okay.
So it's this long ass black line there.
Thank you. That was
And
delightful.
I think I asked the teacher, and all the kids were like,
After
"Oh,
all,
on Google it says you got
thanks for your
cancer,"
time.
and I.
Yes.
Because I was a
And
stupid
I'm
kid back
always a
then,
crowd.
I looked on Google and it's like, oh man, it
There's
is true.
quite an
I got
accomplishment.
cancer.
I tried to make him
God
look
damn
good.
it.
Please, Neela. His skills.
I'm
far
gonna
surpass
die.
you.
Perhaps later you and I might share a dance, Miss.
I have a
Miss
funny
Fox.
story that I can't say
Carmelita
on
Fox.
stream that I'll tell you
And
about later.
Accept.
Oh yeah. See, that's what
But
sucks. That's the only thing that sucks about streaming is that you can't tell the stories now, because they're too bad sometimes.
No, it was me as, like, a little kid in high school, and I'm like, I'd rather say it off stream because it's really funny.
Oh.
But I told my aunt the story the one time, and she just started laughing so fucking hard. So it's a good story, though.
I do have another funny story, but I'll probably tell that next time we're recording. Someone has something to tell for next recording section.
Yeah.
I have a shit ton of stories I can tell, but I feel like this one is super embarrassing, and I already did one embarrassing story for today. So I feel good enough.
I'm trying to think of an embarrassing story. I didn't talk about... Oh, yeah. When I go to cons, normally I can tell if someone's, like, cross-dressing at a con.
My superpowers.
It used to be,
I'd love to, pal.
and
winch is all
someone
locked
got
down.
me,
You know
and
where I can find the keys?
I lost my superpower. So like, I was good for like maybe 3 or 4 years ago going to conventions, and we went to a local convention one year, and it was one that you went to, and I just remember that I went into the men's room, and this person that was dressed up as the Nico Nico Ni character with a face mask on was
Yeah.
walking out, and I couldn't see the person's jawline, and that's always like the giveaway, but they have the jawline, you know,
God,
cover
hate
up
this
from the
camera.
mask, and they got me because I can tell normally by like the Adam's apple or like how the jaw looks, and they had me like walk out of the men's room thinking it was the girls, and they're like, they stopped me, they're like, no, I'm a guy. I'm like, oh, because I swear I walked into the wrong one. And I just remember that I saw you after. I'm like, Dom, they got me. And like the rest of the con that day, I just like looked at you. I'm like, I can't believe they got me.
Your superpowers failed you.
Remember that?
No, I do not remember that at all.
Oh, I thought it was funny.
You probably should tell everyone in the stream that you're 1% okay with different sexes and other things.
Oh yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
Majority of our friends are either bi or trans anyway.
No, I just thought it was one of those things where
How
normally
the
I
fuck
can
did I get
tell,
this bottle again? I don't remember.
but it was funny because out of context, like
Fuck it.
they got me going, walking out of the men's room thinking I was in the wrong room. And I'm trying to use the right pronouns too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really funny.
Why did I do that? Why am I being stupid and doing dumb shit?
Well, I think for the person that made me do that, they thought it was hilarious. So they started laughing.
Just give me your money.
I'm trying to think of some other funny con stories. Oh, I don't know if this is really embarrassing, but there's another con I went to where I was cosplaying Rick Sanchez.
I think the only funny
And-
story I have from a con. My fault. I don't know why I did that for.
No, you can say it.
No, I kind of zoned down. I was like, man, do I have a weird con thing I did? Oh, you go first though.
Oh yeah, I was Rick Sanchez, and basically I had these like dress shoes that like rub the back of my ankle where it cut like skin off, you know?
Yeah.
So I rubbed
Always
part
hated
of like,
those.
yeah, so I walked the whole day and I couldn't walk because like, you know, there's skin missing from the back of my ankle. And so there was a fire alarm that went off at 5 a.m. at our hotel, and everybody in my room left me while I'm like trying to walk to the elevator. And I gave up. I'm like, I don't even care if this
I'm
place
just gonna
catches
die
on
to fire. Fuck
yeah.
it.
I sat in the middle of the hallway, and they come back up after like 15 minutes. You're like, Patrick, where were you? I'm like, it doesn't matter. You left me to die.
In the end, you showed me that you didn't care.
Yeah, I hit them with that, and they just looked at me like, damn. Now you can go.
That's how you figure out who is all fucking dicks.
Yeah. It was Noe, Devenir.
Yo, names?
Redacted and redacted. I am sorry. Here go.
I think the embarrassing thing I did at a con is grab somebody that I thought I knew was the person, but it was a different person in a different cosplay. So I fucking like grabbed them by their shoulders and I'm like, yo, we gotta go over here right quick. Because we're gonna go to a different room to see, I forgot who it was. And then like, the other person who I was supposed to be there with told me like, yo, you know I'm right here, right? And I was like, wait, what?
What did the people that you like grab their shoulders say?
They just laughed.
That's funny.
I was like, thank God, certain people have fucking humor in them, because that person could have just yelled at me completely.
Bro, some people are really weird about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
My worst experience was another con I went to. I'm not sure if you went to the one I'm talking about, but there was this group of cosplay. Actually, you did go to it. There's a group of cosplayers I was really excited about getting a picture from, and they were cosplaying Nozaki-kun's bi-monthly shoujo, and they had the whole group for the cosplay or whatever, right? And I got like super excited, and I
You got a
walked
little
up
bit
to
too
them
excited,
like,
didn't you?
I think it was excited enough to where I was like, hey, I love you guys' cosplay. Maybe a little bit more excited than that. I'm like, could I please get your picture? And they gave me like 4 people gave me the resting bitch face. They're like, we're in the middle of a shoot right now. And I just asked, maybe after you shoot, can I get a picture? And they just like looked at me like they want me to just leave. I'm like, okay.
See, that's the thing I don't understand. If you don't want people to get pictures of you in the cosplay, why are you cosplaying then?
I just remembered I felt like so horrible after that, and it made me not want to talk to cosplayers again.
Yeah,
that was just
it
like
would give
one
you a bad experience. It completely makes you like, man, they're all like this, but not all of them are like that.
Yeah, and so like for almost a year, I like stopped cosplaying or going to cons because of that. Because it was just like, you know, I spent a lot of money to go to a convention, and then one time I walked up to somebody, you're just like, kind of like, like really bad mood. So I don't know. It's hit or miss. Sometimes we meet nice people.
I haven't met a mean person yet. I'm waiting for that one. I'm waiting for that day where like try to be rude as fuck, and I was like, haha, you activated my trap card. I'm actually rude as fuck.
You can use noise to lure this guard from his post.
Oh, and then there is the I haven't talked about when you walked away with our other friend, and I had the wandering, what was it, monk that came up to me and sold me some books. He basically scammed me out of $15.
I don't remember
he wouldn't
that.
leave me. The guy had one of those like card reader things, man.
Oh yeah.
And you're just like, why would you do that? And I was just like, and then you're like, oh yeah, you're too nice. That's why.
Hey, you are too nice. You let people get away with a lot of shit.
I've had to like be better about that lately.
Because the majority of people we knew mostly try to take that nice list for fucking advantage for some reason. Instead of just, you know, being nice that someone's being nice to them for once in their life.
Here's the ironic part. So, we had a friend that was getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! At one point, and his computer that I currently have right now that works wasn't working. And he was without a computer for a period of time. So, he wanted to use my computer while I was doing homework, and I politely said no. And then he convinced me to finally let him use it after like asking over and over again. Then I had another friend that went to high school with me that saw that and told me, why is that guy your friend, right? So she's trying to stand up for me, you know, she pulled me aside and talked to me about it. Anyways, the same person that did that and that was looking out for me messaged me like a year later trying to get me in a pyramid scam. So
Yeah.
you gotta watch out for them.
It always goes back somehow.
I just thought it was so funny. She's telling me all this stuff, and I'm just like, you know, this is a pyramid scam. And she just like, she got mad at me because I was just like, I thought you were my friend. That's why I told her, I'm like, I thought you were my real friend, but you're trying to get me in a pyramid scam.
Speaking of pyramid schemes, how about you sign up for an NFT cosplay?
No, it was something stupid, but I'm like, I'm not falling for this. I watched, what's the anime that talked about that? It's the one that you don't like, but I like.
What?
That was an anime club.
I probably did like
welcome-
it. I just probably didn't like watching it with Anime Club.
Welcome to the NHK.
Oh, I'm okay with NHK. I just didn't like
Oh.
watching it with those people. Those people
Yeah,
aren't a
'cause-
good group of people.
It's a serious anime that's better to watch by yourself.
Like, watching it with them made me hate it completely because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
bad.
See, that's the funny part. Like, I really liked the president of that club, the original president,
Yeah.
but when he's in a group, it wasn't fun.
It's like when he's
He's
with
better-
other people, he changes.
Oh, good point, yep. Yeah, it was weird. He's better in, like, a one-on-one or, like, with 3 people, tops.
Yeah.
More than 3 people, he goes into control freak.
Yeah. Like I said, certain things at certain times they just don't make sense. And that right
Yeah.
there just don't make sense.
Yeah, for me, it was always, like, if we were in a group or something, I kind of, like, shut down when it's, like, 4 or more people. So I try to avoid being in those group settings. But I try to be, like, 3 to 4 people tops.
I try to be as nice as possible.
That chopper is a menace to all future aerial operations while
I didn't
on
like
this
people
job.
Same.
for a pit.
It's all covered
I'm just
in
like, I'm
missiles
done.
and guns and stuff.
Now, being
After like
player
a
is
year or
taking
two, I
out
was like,
that
man, I fucking
rusty
hate
green
90% of
war
these
turret.
people.
Okay, I had a potato
And there's only a
gun once,
handful I'd rather
but
talk
it
to.
works just the same.
Well, you know, the funny part is, you would go back to back to back
To keep your strength
for,
up.
like, you know, days. And I could only last literally, like, 2 days in a row. And I just, like, go to you, I'm like, I'm done. And I leave for, like, 3 weeks. I come back.
Use the left analog
So I don't even blame you on that shit.
down the
It would be 3 weeks to, like, 2 months. Like, you know, for anime club and stuff. I just be like, I can't do it. Can't
Well-
do it.
I'll see you in a couple weeks. I'm like, oh, okay. See, I'm okay with that too, because I had other people I could talk to while you were gone,
enemy missiles before they hit you.
Yeah.
which I got along with, and I was like, well, I'm pretty sure you'll go along with this person as well.
Yeah. I think it's also good when you're friends with people to not, like, overdo it.
Yeah.
Because I think that burnout is such a big thing. And I think, like, you know, at least in our friendship, we managed it pretty well. It's kind of like, if there's not anything to talk about, it's like, oh, we're done for today.
Video game?
Yeah. And even when we're done, it's like, yeah, I guess it's done. Because I hate, like, when people kind of, like, try to stretch it off too much.
Yeah. Like, if I don't have anything else to say, I don't have anything else to say at the moment. You just gotta deal with it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to force myself to have a conversation with you. I don't have anything else I have to say anymore.
Yeah. I think there's a certain point, like, when I run out of stuff to talk about, and then I'm like, there's been times where I've, like, forced myself to hang out with somebody, and I'm like, I want to be at home sleeping or something.
Yes. I felt that way a lot hanging out with somebody I can't name.
Very triumphant.
Mm.
Good work. The sky's all clear.
But on the other hand, I can be like one of those needy friends that wants to hang out a lot. So it's like, it's a catch-22. Being on the reverse end of it sucks
All right,
sometimes,
boys, we're
but
ready
you
for
have
the
to be
next
mindful
phase.
because
My
you can be
plan
the
to get
same
at the
type of
Clockwork
person.
Wings requires the
Yeah.
use of the electric
Oh,
winch above the ballroom.
I want to say their
To
name.
get control over the device,
Wait,
I'll
it was
need
that
to
one
hack the
person who always hang
computers in
around with
Rashad's
us.
boardroom.
That always
Plus,
hang
we'll need
with
an
us for
extra
some reason.
strong saw
But
blade to
we
cut
both
the
were like,
wings off the
"You're
statue.
cool,
To make a saw
but you're
blade more
boring,
durable,
but you're
I'll
cool."
need Sly to steal the gems off the headdresses on
Cool
Rashad's
and
prize
boring.
elephants. And
What did they
finally,
like?
I'll take to the
They worked
field
at
with my remote control
a
helicopter
fast food
and
place I won't
nullify
name
the palace's
because
surface
if they ever
to air
watch my
defenses.
shit, they know I'm talking about
That
them.
should clear things up for the heist.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. We felt bad for him one day and we hanged out with him for the con at the college.
Yeah.
And then we regretted it completely.
I'm going to type in chat to you and know if I'm talking about the right person. Alright, I'm texting you on Discord and you can tell me if this is the right person.
Like, give me a second. My jump got eaten. Damn. Edible jumps? Give me a second.
They're not even cool.
Yeah, they're not evil. But we hanged out with them because they were nice-ish.
Kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice that, like, when it's convenient for them to be nice.
Yeah.
And if you don't... Yeah. That was weird.
It was really weird hanging out with that person. I didn't understand why we did it.
I don't either. I tried a couple other times. And then I gave up. And then I saw that person, actually,
It got to the point where the only reason I hanged out with them is because I liked the other two people I hanged out with them.
Yeah.
And I was like, I might as well do this to hang out with them.
Yeah, it was weird. The other person I put into the thing was really nice too, but doesn't really have personality.
I can't check that one right now. I didn't get a chance to read it quick enough.
Okay.
We need to find a way to get Rashad's prize elephants out of their pen.
I don't know, Bentley. That door looks pretty heavy. Maybe I can crawl on that hole under the steps.
But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Route.
See, but I had no problem with him. But he was boring
No,
as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, he was awesome. I'm just saying, like, and he, like, when I didn't have a car, he gave me a ride
Yeah.
home a couple times, but nothing against him, just not somebody that has a lot in common with you, you know?
Yeah. I tried my hardest to get to know that person, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
It was the one thing I was like, it's not worth it. It's too boring for me.
That's kind of like
You sure look
how some
spooked.
people are, where it's like they're nice, but then it's like I didn't really get to connect with them. That's
Yeah.
why, like, there's only a couple people outside of college that I really like hung out with. Other,
I'll need to make use of
well,
the
you know,
roof
like
props to
my
get
other
to one of the
friend
elephant's
that has
backs,
like
but
the
it
curly
shouldn't
hair
be a problem.
that would hang out with me a lot.
Yeah.
Like, we're still really good friends, and that's one of the few people from the college I like maintain friendships with. So, oh, and then there is the Little Mac main guy that I met that went to Andrews. He's really cool.
I mostly don't talk to anyone from the college anymore.
Like 3-4 people.
I think it's like 5 or 6 out of like 30.
Yeah, you're right. It's 5. My bad. Because it's like our group, and then like there's some from the other group of people,
Yeah.
but that's kind of sparingly now. So I think it's more like I keep in contact with them. It's not people I'd always hang out with if I had the opportunity to.
It's like, if I hang out with you, it's because I'm being nice today.
God damn it. That's how it feels like sometimes.
Yeah. See, that's when it sucks. That's how you know that you're not friends with that person anymore, if it feels that way.
That's how it kind of feels right now with some of those people. Or it's like I like one person out of the group, one or two people, but it's what's it called? They come as a group, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
you can
try
have
and
one
stuff.
without the other.
Yeah.
That's what I hate
That's
too. About certain people when they get into relationships, you can't hang out with that one person without having their significant other along with them. Like, at all.
Yeah, I think I got really lucky with one of my best friends because his like significant other like likes me, at least for the most part. So it made that friendship not as bad as it could be. I think, and it's just that you have to be kind of aware of the dynamic changing. I wasn't like the best because I get like sometimes I'm not good at understanding like certain boundaries and stuff, but I've gotten better with time. So I think at least trying to like accommodate that has helped. And that person I might not be able to hang out with, but I still talk to on the phone at least like once a week, So
Yeah, like every once in a while at least.
Yeah, so like at least that friendship is like I maintain it some way I can. And then like my other friend that I talk to online, it's like we'll play Pokemon Showdown like every couple weeks, and he'll be like gonna 5-0 you. We're just trash each other. And then there's that cool guy that I was friends with that we used to play Zombie Dice with.
Yeah. I played Zombie Dice for a long time.
You know who I'm talking about?
I think I remember.
I used to call him Tryhard Man.
Like I said, I think I remember.
Anyways,
there's a lot of people
he
who
got married
called names
recently. It's the guy from Chicago. But yeah, he came back into town a while ago with his like fiance before he got married, and was able to hang out with him. We met up at a restaurant. That was kind of cool. So, I feel like we need to start making code names for people.
Mr. Sandman will be all of them for me.
Mr. Sandman.
You put me to sleep.
God damn it.
Why did you couldn't just tell me a good meme? You bring up the same shit every time we see you. You just put me to sleep.
That's really fucking funny. I like that song though. There's some really good like I don't think it's trap music, but they have like the techno swing with that.
Yeah.
Thanks for breaking us in, pal. The Murray approves.
Electro swing.
Let's get down to brass
not
tacks.
techno swing.
I need to hack both the vault room computers to get control of the electronic winch above the ballroom.
So what are me and Sly here for?
The second I enter their servers, they'll be on to us.
Yeah, it's
you guys need to work
it's kind of
together to
hard
keep the
sometimes,
thugs
like
off
when you
my
just
back.
like automatically
Me,
want to
pal,
talk about
side
something,
by
and you just
side.
kind of.
You gotta think about it. Then you're like, fuck, I can't talk about this yet.
Well, I'm
Okay,
pretty
I'm
bad
in.
with like talking about the same
Hacking the
stuff
level
over and
6
over again.
barrier.
So I've been
Yeah.
trying really hard to think of other things to talk about. That's like when I was talking about like cartoons and stuff. it's like things I haven't thought about in a while, you know? So it's good always to like think about that kind of stuff.
True.
Almost there.
I'm trying to think about other cartoons and stuff to talk about, but I don't have any.
I think we could talk about like networks and things.
Can we?
What?
Can we?
Yeah, I mean, so like, what would you normally watch? Would you be like Cartoon Network, or would you be Nickelodeon or Disney Channel?
If I had my choice, it would just be Comedy Central to watch South Park. That's that part.
What were the other ones? The older one was the WB, and then I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that played. I used to have to watch, yeah, 4Kids, and
that'd be on Fox at like fucking in the morning. Could expect you to be up as a kid.
Foxbox.
Dude, I was never up like to finish watching or complete the series when 4Kids were on. They always pick up too early.
Yeah.
The only show I wanted to watch mostly was a Kirby show and Sonic, but they came on like fucking 11, and that's when I had to go to school, or I was at school.
Yeah.
So I just get sad and angry.
I felt that. In Canada, they had. I have to double check where the shows are. Because my favorite thing to do when I went to visit my family in Canada was to watch TV. I think it's called YTV. What's the other one? Teletoon. That's the other one. And Teletoon is like the Canadian version of Cartoon Network. So like, my favorite thing that I remember from like watching Canadian television was this, like, on Fridays they show like old movies and they call it 3 Hairy Thumbs Up. I don't know why it was called 3 Hairy Thumbs Up.
Sounds like
always, like,
an inappropriate show.
It just stuck with me, so I'll be like, that's 3 Hairy Thumbs Up randomly.
Thanks for the backup, guys.
No problem. Me and the big guy had it covered.
But I'm trying to think of some like cartoons I used to like that were from Canada. Do you remember that show that was about like these are gonna be like cartoons that you will vaguely remember, alright?
Yeah.
That are like the ones that were like super popular. It was about a kid that had a dad.
Ben 10! No. Name random shows.
He was like the lead singer of Kiss made a cartoon, and the kid's dad was like a rock star.
The code should be 857.
I don't know.
That is Rockstar. I have to double check what it's called. It's called My
It sounds
Dad,
super familiar.
the Rockstar. That's an easy name to remember. I thought it was going to be harder than that.
Is it actually named the Rockstar?
Yeah, it's My Dad, the Rockstar.
Huh.
And it's the way he looks is he has like crazy green hair that's tied up in like a little band at the top, and he has like purple and his face is like white out, and then the kid has like this orange vest and glasses. But I remember watching that when that came out. I'm trying to think of some other ones. Because there's like, when I think about cartoons, I think about how old I was when I was watching them. Because that kind of...
All I can think is about how old I was when I watched South Park.
Do you remember Martin Mystery?
No.
That was another show that was made by the same people that made Totally Spies. I vaguely remember that.
I don't remember most of my cartoon shows, like I said. Most of the things I remember is just video games, because I was that kid.
I actually want to go back and watch Martin Mysteries. Wait, I remember that show. There's another show that was like Totally Spies called The Amazing Spies.
Was it actually good, though?
I don't know if it was good. It looks very similar.
Was it made by the same creator?
Yeah, it looks like they're... Maybe Amazing Spies is like... before they're Totally Spies.
Bentley, what's your status?
So it's kind of like a reverse of, you know, Rugrats, where they have
all grown
the
up.
teen Rugrats.
That's
funny.
Yeah, I remember that show. Fucking hated it a little bit. I was like, why can't I just have regular Rugrats back?
Regular Rugrats is good, man. I like the grandfather. He's my favorite character.
You know what? I always say I won't like shows to come back and shit, and then I remembered a lot of these reboots kind of suck. I don't want
Were you
these
happy
reboots.
with the Animaniacs reboot?
Yes, I actually was. I
Yeah, I
watched
guess
all
it
of
just
it, and I heard more is coming, and I was like, give me more. I'll watch it. Fuck it.
There's only like one show I really want rebooted, and it's kind of stupid.
What's that?
I want Chaotic to get rebooted, but with the 3D animation. I fucking love Chaotix.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's like this bootleg trading card game where the main character has like a pager or whatever, and then when he goes to sleep, he enters the chaotic world, and it's like he has this online avatar. So it's like an isekai anime in his dreams. And then like with the little pager thing, he gets to collect cards. And the way you collect the cards is going into the chaotic universe. And so like he'll go, and he has some friends that play too. And he'll collect cards from these like champions, kind of like League. And then in the like the matches that they have, they basically can have, I think it's like 3 of those cards with like power-ups, and then they fight each other. But they get to basically be the character as long as they have the card. So it's kind of cool. So like the game had, I mean not game, the show had like lore and stuff, and it had like some cool characters, but they changed the animation style in the middle of it. But I remember being like really into that when I was younger. I think it was like a teenager when that came out, but it was still like cool enough to where I would like watch it. Because like all the characters seemed like they were teenagers. So it wasn't like, you know, in Yu-Gi-Oh, like the newer Yu-Gi-Oh have like characters that are younger. It's kind of like the same thing like in 5Ds, like the characters were older where I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. They're badasses on motorcycles.
Yeah.
Even though that's kind of stupid. But yeah.
I didn't understand that Yu-Gi-Oh. Why were they on motorcycles? Sorry.
I don't know, but the whole concept.
What was the
of,
lore
like,
for them being on motorcycles?
I don't remember. I just thought, like, the characters look cool. And that's, like, the reason. They're, like, edgy looking. And I didn't care that they're on motorcycles. I just, like, I like the fact that they had cool cards.
Okay, Ben.
So, like,
Still though, why were they on motorcycles?
Still think you could demolish something that large?
They literally like take away highways from people and are like, we're dueling.
I'll start by placing charges on all of the lower cleats.
We're dueling here.
They're called speed duels. I remember that. And speed duels have like certain rules that you wouldn't have in a normal duel. And I forget, you know, they're dueling and driving at the same time, and I wonder how they don't have accidents. Because they're multitasking. I don't know, it's like really extra, but as like a teenager, I thought it was so cool.
I still trying to figure out why were they on motorcycles.
I don't know. I think it's just because they kind of exhausted all the things that they could do with, you know, with dueling. I think that, you know, they originally had like those, like Pegasus is like set up where they would like have to walk up to that like thing where you just put the cards down, it would scan it, and you'd have like the battlefield, right? And then Kaiba came up with the dual disc, so it's portable. And then they, what else do they have? You know, they were dueling on a blimp towards the end of like original Yu-Gi-Oh! And then they did an isekai version when they're in another world and dueling. So I mean, they did the isekai and then dueling in a video game. So it's like, I think any place that you could duel, I don't know if they like dueled underwater in a submarine. Yeah.
I'm still just, I'm confused about the motorcycle still. Because you brought it up and now that's stuck in my head again. So I'm like, why?
I think that's why I like it. All I want now is Yu-Gi-Oh! And mech suits.
Murray, you in position?
That would be awesome.
It looks like Bentley's little distraction did the trick.
Like
Initiate
mech
phase
battle
2.
in Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'll take care of Carmelita in the crowd. You handle the
That'd
heavy
be so
lifting.
stupid.
Miss Fox, I believe you owe me a
It
dance.
will be fun. Let's
About
go
time.
play Yu-Gi-Oh! While driving motorcycles.
Just waiting for the perfect
I don't
moment.
know. I think maybe someone got high before a meeting. They were just like, I just want to get fired.
Well, they just
so I
start
don't-
driving cars and like dueling instead. Come on, kids. Let's go play Yu-Gi-Oh! While drunk driving.
Tokyo Drift Yu-Gi-Oh!
Bop, 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 bop. That's all I can hear.
Yeah. The only thing that I think would be like cooler would be kind of like rhythm game Yu-Gi-Oh!
You look familiar to me.
Where you actually have to
Are you
like
in law enforcement?
land a combo like
I
in
can deal with
Dance Dance
things while on the
Revolution
job.
to get your combo off.
I
So
feel like
there's,
that's just be a cocky Yu-Gi-Oh! Game.
God. I don't know. It's stupid, but like for when I was younger, I thought it was cool. Out of context. I mean, thinking about it now, like, it's not realistic to have a bunch of kids go to school just to learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
I bet you're like the one kid who's like, I can't wait to go to school. This is school, mom, right here. This is the one.
Yeah, I want to be a.
I want to
right?
drive a motorcycle.
Ooh.
No, it was weird because I remember when it first came out that the first episode, my friend and I were making fun of it, right? And then we got lazy, and it was like 3 days of us hanging out, and they had more episodes coming out, and we just like would leave the channel on, and we were watching it, and we were bored of playing Smash Bros at the time, so we were just watching it. And I remember that we made fun of it the
Tell me,
first two
stranger,
episodes, and then
what's
there's
your name?
actually a story
Ruin the moment.
with the characters and like
I
plot
don't
development. And then we're like,
What happened to
you know,
the
this is not
Clockwork
that bad,
Wings?
man.
What? How?
And then we got sucked into it.
Cooper!
But I remember my first thing when I saw it, I'm just like, this is stupid. And then I'm like, this is not that bad. That's how, I think when I started Gurren Lagann, that was my first reaction. I didn't like the art style. And it's about like a mech anime, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this. And then I got into it, and I'm like, yeah, I really like this.
Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm trying not to shoot Murray.
Oh, it's all good.
I got PTSD from shooting Murray so many times in the other game. Where I'm scared if I hit him, he'll just die. And controlling this helicopter is really hard because it always moves, so you gotta like try not to fuck up.
Nice flying, Bentley.
You can keep going though. I am listening.
I had to like take a second to rethink. Like I had gas for like a second, like where I could keep talking.
Yeah.
And then I lost all my gas and like gotta recharge. I think of all the shows that we were talking about, the only one I really want to go back and try to rewatch is Code Lyoko. Because I never watched all of that, like, from beginning to end.
I don't think I can rewatch Code Lyoko. I remember I tried to watch it like a couple years later after I first watched it, and I was like, man, this doesn't look as fun.
Making arrests left and right.
Yeah.
With his reputation in shambles,
I don't
Rajan
know.
was forced to flee from his own party.
If I could skip all the
now in
combat
hiding,
stuff,
somewhere
I think
deep in
I'd
the
be
jungle.
okay with it.
The gang and I took a break.
I
and
don't
headed
really
for
I think that's
care
what the
about,
part
like-
was it too. The combat kind of sucked.
It took some doing, but we
I like the
eventually snuck
animation
Murray
part.
onto the set of a full-blown Indian musical.
I think,
I was happy the guys got to
yeah,
unwind,
that's kind of
but
how
Rajan was still out
Chaotix
there.
was. Like,
And
the
somehow, I
the
knew
combat
things
I
were
didn't really
about to
care
get
about. I
tough.
cared more about the characters, like, interaction. And that's the same with, actually, the dueling part of 5Ds wasn't my favorite. I liked the characters' interactions again.
Yeah.
That's so funny. It's the same with Pokemon. I like
It took some detective work, but the gang and I managed to track down where Rajan had
25%
gone
of a
into
Pokemon
hiding.
episode I love, and that's Team
Somehow,
Rocket.
He'd managed to transform a long
But
forgotten
that
temple
25%
into the
is not
thriving
enough for
center
me
of
to
the
watch
spice
a full
operation,
episode.
and it's there where we'll find him.
He's like, is it worth me watching this shit all over again?
The jungle, too
Sometimes
thick to drive
yes.
through, forced us
Sometimes
to
no.
walk a long distance to our
Not for
target.
Pokemon, there's too many episodes.
We ran
Yeah.
into a few problems along the
It's
way.
like trying to watch One
but
Piece
pushed
from the
on.
beginning right now.
I tried. I'm
For
not
the temple
doing it. It's
was
2
more
years
than
of my
just
life.
Rajan's hideout. It
Yeah.
was also home
So
to
much.
the
I-
Clockwork Heart,
I stopped at 1:30. No, yeah, 1:30.
a pump so strong
I'm on
and
200 or
tireless,
something,
it could
I think.
increase spice production tenfold. Good for Rajan, but
I'd rather go
awful
back
for
to
the rest of
Bleach.
the world.
I finished Bleach. 'Cause I started out at a
Hope he's not
time
counting
and
on
I
that heart
kept
too
going
much,
with it.
Because tonight, it comes home with me.
And I'm happy I did keep going with it because I actually enjoyed it.
I couldn't get past filler.
I got past all the filler.
I'm
See,
in Waco.
what I
window
do
still.
is when I find filler, I just mostly just like start doing other shit while listening to it.
I don't.
So
do
if I
that.
find filler, I'm just like, oh man, this means I can have a little break right now. I can do some dumb shit.
I think what I've been doing now is if it has filler, I just look online which filler episodes are, and then I just skip it.
Cheap your way out of it.
Well, like, when I was watching Fairy Tail, I'm like, I'm not watching any filler.
See, that's how I wanted to be with Fairy Tail. But I watched all the filler for that too, apparently.
Yeah.
I just don't remember
I-
90% of Fairy Tail.
Well, with Bleach,
Most of Fairy Tail
like,
just got deleted from my fucking head.
I'm trying to think. With Bleach, the only one I can't skip because my friend from high school originally told me that I have to watch the Zanpakuto arc. which I was really close to getting to. So like, I have to watch that. And the other reason I have to go back to Bleach is because we're going to be getting the new season next year. So I'll get caught up. I watched all the movies, so
Nice work, Bentley. I'll take a hidden passage over the front door.
I'll at least get caught up with that, and then I'll be ready for when Bleach comes out. And then I'm caught up with JoJo, so like when the new season of JoJo comes out, I can watch that. JoJo is so hard to get through.
You can't say that. You'll get canceled. I hate that my jumps keep getting eaten because of random lag.
I get canceled because of JoJo.
No, I'm just making jokes.
I believe.
I could imagine though. I could imagine it. You probably could. I'm probably gonna get canceled just because I said you're gonna get canceled.
I know. I really thought about it in my brain. I'm like, yeah, you probably could get canceling for dissing JoJo. I wasn't dissing it. I'm just saying it was hard to get through.
What are you, a Dragon Ball Z fan?
No, I just can't
like,
watch
no,
all of it
I just
all at
don't feel like
once.
watching it right now.
I had to watch it like over like 2 years.
I said, I'm gonna use my Bankai on you because you didn't want to watch my show. I'm
trying to think of like some DBZ moves, and all I thought of was like Gatling gun.
That's the name of one of them.
That was my favorite move. That or Destructo Disc.
I swear to God, if you say it, I'm gonna use my Masiko Spirit Bomb Kamehameha.
He said Spirit Bomb.
I was gonna fuck it up by saying my Rashingai, and I was like, man, someone's gonna get mad if I do this on purpose, and not understand I'm doing this on purpose.
I'm gonna summon my Charizard.
If you say it,
level 100.
If you say it, we're gonna have the duel, and you won't like me when I use my Rashingai with my Bankai activated at the same time.
But you're not gonna appreciate when I throw my Bakugan down.
In attack mode.
My Bakugan in attack mode. And then I'm gonna let it rip.
It's gonna go Super One Punch Man on you, watch.
I was trying to think of something from Zatch Bell, but I couldn't think of anything. Oh, did you ever watch like Megabots?
No. It doesn't even sound familiar to me.
Megabots was cool.
Like I said, there's a lot of stuff I didn't watch, Patrick.
Bro, I don't know why I remember all that shit.
Probably because you liked it way more than me. And I didn't.
I mean, for the most part, if I think about things that I remember, it was Pokemon, DBZ, and Speed Racer. Speed Racer is something I can't go back and rewatch though.
Time to take a picture of the heart.
I love Speed Racer. Actually, if you want to talk about something that's based, Speed Racer is hella based.
Oh.
Because there's a lot of time when Speed Racer's like, "Shut up, Trixie." Like, holy shit.
I don't think we can talk about base things. Not for Speed Racer, because that's too base. It's the best amount of base.
True. Like, he goes around and he's like knocking cars off.
The Clockwork cart is under
God.
some steep security.
Some of that stuff hasn't
Heck,
aged
Rajan
really well.
is carrying half of it at all
I
times.
forget that there's like
Get
scenes
at
where
the
he
goods.
has a
I'll need
literal
to gather
gun,
some
and I'm just
more
like,
information.
holy crap.
Sly will plant a bug in Rajan's office, while I lift the spice operation blueprints off the
And then they
spice
reuse
lord
footage, so
while
like,
he
you
makes
know,
his rounds.
the death count is like up to
Unfortunately,
20
while we're
people
collecting
almost every
intelligence on
episode.
him, he'll be
It's
collecting
just like
data
random
on us
explosions
with
and
an
shit.
elephant-driven satellite array. Take it out, or he'll be able to intercept all of our communications.
See, I think the only bad thing about me being a streamer is that I get tired out quickly of playing the same game for a long period of time.
Are you saving?
It's already saved. But I'm like, man, I want to finish this boss so I can get started on Slide 3. Because after this one, everything gets way quicker. I get a thing that allows me to just fucking go through a lot of shit quickly.
Yeah. I think after this boss, I'm done.
I think after this mission, I'm done.
Yeah, that works.
Out here with that elephant-driven satellite array.
That's pretty grim. You
I
got
got like
plan
a
for shutting
class
it
that I
down?
have to go to in a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm probably just gonna like take a nap before it.
That's what I want to do right now, is take a little nap. Well, most likely we'll have to find some clips to put on this
Wait, I
ground
get it.
and
I
shit.
put some spice plants in the elephant's feed bag. He chows down, gets all crazy,
That was
and
a
then presto,
pretty good
the
recording,
satellite's in
I think.
pieces.
Yeah.
Crude interpretation of the plan, but accurate. The trick here is harvesting the spice plants. You'll have to
I
do
enjoyed
some
it.
serious
I enjoyed it a
climbing,
lot.
as they only grow high up in the jungle.
I think it's cool that, you know, with the streaming that we've been hanging out more though.
It's because I'm not a monster, Patrick. I couldn't record and talk to people at the same time.
Well, I mean, it gives us a way to hang out. That's what I'm just trying to say.
I know. I keep forgetting,
But
like,
yeah.
bottles in this game don't alarm people when you break them. Only certain things alarm them.
I legit sometimes though, I feel like I can't do anything. So like all I've been doing was just watching this stream. I can't like multitask. So like if we're streaming, I'm probably just gonna be watching the stream and talking. Because I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing anything on top of that because brain can't do too many things at once.
Yeah.
I might have to start drawing or something like when we do this, and that might be better. Because
Well,
I
I
can
say go
draw
for
and
it.
talk, yeah, at the same time. It at least gives me something to do. I'm also hoping that that game comes out soon that I showed you, with like the people that can do all those like cool tricks and stuff. I forget what it's called, but it looks
least-
really fun.
They said it came out, well, supposed to be coming out next month. Didn't you?
I'm not sure. Let me check. I have to look on YouTube. I have to go to my history. It just says initial release date 2022.
I don't know, I am waiting for this one game with this little vacuum cleaner.
And so the trailer came out, but I don't think it has like Yeah, it just says future, so I think it comes out this year, but they don't have a set date.
Also, is that Nickelodeon game dead already?
I don't think so.
Because I heard someone was like, "Oh yeah, the game's already dead," and I was like, "What? How?"
No, what happened was they made the game for the Smash community to come over to it, and they didn't build up the game to have like a grassroots scene out of the gate. So it's really dependent on the Smash community doing Twitch and stuff for it. I think it's still alive, but I think COVID and stuff's kind of kicking its ass. Because whenever they do like Summit or whatever, they'll get a lot of streaming for it. So, I think, yeah.
I don't think I can watch
might be
people play
dead.
that game.
It's fun. I like it.
I think it's fun
that-
to play it, but it's not fun to watch it for me.
I think
I don't think I
haven't
can play
played
it
it.
as much as I play like actual Smash. I think I can play that game for like probably an hour, or even
did
less.
you
than
buy
that.
it already?
Let's say I have it, but not in the right way. And that's play. Yes, I did buy it.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's something that you told me not to buy, and I didn't buy it. You're like, it's not worth it, and I'm like, okay.
I didn't tell you that.
Well, it seemed like when we said we weren't going to really play Smash that you were trying to get away from fighting games.
Oh yeah, I am trying to get free from fighting games for a while.
I don't know. I might try.
I'm
get
also
it, maybe
slowly
play.
getting back into fighting games because it's
Yeah.
been a couple of years of me stop playing fighting games now.
Gotcha.
So I've been playing Tekken and shit again. And I was like, man, this is actually enjoyable.
Yeah, if
I
I
remember how to
get
play
it,
Claudio.
I'll let you know so you can play.
It's not worth it.
Okay, never mind.
Nah, I said it.
Yeah. I don't know. The only reason I get it is to play Garfield, but I don't know. Also, like, Korra has like
Satellite
Ganondorf's
Ray.
down air. But yeah, the only game I'm like hyped about is Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Because I like the way it looks, and it has kind of the indie game vibe, and then it's all about like graffiti, and like there looks like there's like cool kind of like backgrounds and stuff. So it reminds me a lot of one of my favorite anime, and that's Air Gear. So it kind of looks like a Air Gear like rip game. Bro, Air Gear would be an amazing video game.
So I remember, there's this old Pac-Man game that I used to have. That was like way different from original Pac-Man games. It was on PC.
Yeah.
And my uncle stole it. Like from me. Because he wanted to
Damn.
play it. So he decided to steal it.
That sucks.
By asking my aunt can you borrow it. But then after they borrow something, they never give it back and they say, oh, this is ours, we always had it. I was like, man, they're gonna ruin my games, gone forever in the void. And I can never find it. Ever again. Cause I've been looking for it. I've been looking all around for this one Pac-Man game. But it seemed like it doesn't exist.
That sucks. There's a... I had a Pokemon card that ended up like that.
Yeah.
It was my Articuno that I brought over to my friend's house. I miss that Articuno.
It never
I really
belonged to you,
miss it.
Patrick.
As I
Never
expected,
yours. It was never
Rashad
yours
is
in the
out
first
for his
place.
daily tour of the operation. My
That's
sources
so
claim
cringy,
he
bro.
only carries 3 blueprints on him, which, when read together,
As an
tell you
adult,
everything everything about his
that wouldn't
spice
happen to me.
operation.
Too
That
bad it
would.
doesn't have that section of the clockwork.
As a
hardware
kid,
so
you're just
easily
like,
become-
oh,
You
okay.
could just pump
But
it
as an
full of
adult, you're like,
seconds
I'll
and we
punch
could
you in the
all go home.
face. Give me my shit.
Fortunately, my sleep darts aren't powerful
Bro,
enough to
especially
affect
if I would have known how
How are you
expensive
gonna
some of
get
that
those
shit
blueprints?
like would be
Rashawn
right
has an
now.
insatiable appetite for Indian
That
watermelons,
makes me mad.
which, if eaten whole,
Thinking
will
about
force
kind
even
of like the
him to
prices of
nod off
stuff.
for a while. Once
Especially
he's asleep,
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I'll
Holy shit.
creep in and lift the blueprints.
Let's
There was a
find out.
guy,
How do you plan
I
on
can't
luring
say
him
his
over to the
name,
watermelons?
I've equipped
but
my sleep
he'd
darts
go
with a
around
sonic
and he'd
disruptor.
like
The
challenge
strange
people
sounds they make
in
should
like
be
duels
enough
in
to lead
Yu-Gi-Oh,
the ever-curious
and he'd
Rajan
offer
from
his whole
place to
binder
place.
up against like little kids. He's like, if you beat me, you can have it. So it's called an ante. And the owner of the local card store didn't really know about this, but this like guy would go to all these card stores and would take all these like expensive cards from children for like basically gambling.
Yeah.
So this guy had his like collection, probably worth, you know, a couple. Right now, I would say it would be worth maybe over 100,000 of some of the cards he had. But he got it from like little kids that he basically scammed. So
It's like taking money from a baby. Like, actually.
well, and I think in that situation though, as part of like a community, you know, like we try to tell kids to not, you know, play with them, you know, but in our own way, we were just as bad, even though like if we're trading, we wouldn't trade for full value on stuff. So it was almost the same before, you know, like we started going off of like TCG players. So it was kind of like the less of two evils in a sense. Or I always try to tell kids, don't trade, keep your stuff, you know, unless you can get a good deal out of it.
Yeah.
And then what's the other one? Yeah, so like even if you would like tell people not to like trade a, you know, like to him, he would still like convince them. And part of the other thing is like at a certain age, if you're going to those places, you should have your like parent with you, you know. But some parents would just drop them off by themselves, and then, you know, like, oh,
You got
they
this little
left.
Timmy. If you get your ass handed to you, you just get your ass handed to you.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Well, like one time I had my stuff stolen. That sucked. Because I was bad at like remembering where my shit was, and someone walked off with a DS and my cards.
Yeah.
Actually, that happened at LMC a couple of times too.
I remember I asked like people, yo, I'm gonna go use the restroom. Watch my 3DS. And my 3DS has disappeared. And I was like, well, can't trust you guys to watch anything in the world now.
They have been stolen.
I was one of the few people that was
Set
trusted
up
with.
blueprints. Great field work, Bentley. You're
Yeah.
really getting the hang of it.
I remember. Like, you're the only one. I'm like, okay.
Like, watch this laptop with your life.
It was that, or it was the bag that had the Wii U and all the other controllers and shit.
Yeah. I couldn't trust anyone else because every time I did, something goes missing. Or something
Well,
breaks.
There is also
Or
they
something
would
goes
just leave
missing
it.
and breaks.
I felt like at least I gave to the pile of stuff because I donated 2 controllers and 2 Wii controllers too.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the Wii controller.
Probably up someone's
Wait.
ass right now. Who knows?
Oh, and I donated a Wii classic controller too, and a nunchuck. So I donated a lot.
Yeah, you gave a lot of shit away. To make a little
I
bitch
wasn't
foundation.
using it. It helped though. Like those controllers got used. I mean, they were better before Fallout happened.
Yeah. Poor controllers. Sometimes feel
I
bad
don't
for
know.
them.
I mean, the block one you like have still works, okay?
I don't
That-
know how that happened to my wired. Brand new controller, and then I come back after losing, like, someone used it. And I was like, what? This ain't mine.
I'm talking about
But it
the
is.
one with like the no grip on it.
Oh, yeah, that too.
That was my first GameCube controller. It still works. That's why I'm happy. It's
See, no
just
one's
that-
gonna touch it because it has no grip, so it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Sly,
I'm glad we never
snake in
fixed
that
those.
pool is a rare Indian
Because they'd be
water
more
bug.
broken.
If you can
Yeah.
get into Rajan's office,
Because I was like, man, I was gonna fix these, and then I thought about it. I was like, why? What do you do this
Let
to
me
these
get this
people?
straight. We're gonna bug Rajan's
They can't have
office
nice things.
with a bug.
No, they cannot.
Plan, I agree. Now pay attention. That water bug can only survive in stagnant pools. If kept out of water too long, it'll become unhappy and likely draw the attention of local
I think
guards.
Looks like there's a few
that, like,
pools
finding
along the way
out
to
that one
Rajan's
of our
office. A short swim every now and then should keep our little friend quiet.
friends knew about somebody like stealing stuff in our group made me really mad.
Wait, someone knew that people were stealing something? And
Yeah.
just didn't say shit?
Yeah. Well, he found out after the fact.
That motherfucker probably got my 3DS. I gotta find who it is now.
I'll tell you off stream.
Yeah.
Or actually, I just messaged it to you.
Let's go with this the easy way. And just murk these guys right quick. Fuck, that snake scared me.
Excellent. I've already tuned into the bug's wing vibrations. I'm a genius.
I've got some bad news. Rajan has gone into hiding somewhere in the temple. I guess the destruction of his satellite array and my invasion of his personal space to get the blueprint spooked him. To get his portion of
son
the
of a
clockwork
bitch.
cart, we'll need to drive him out into the open. Given Rajan's spy-saddled temper, I'd recommend
Wait, you read what I
making him
said?
angry.
Yeah.
First, we'll destroy the center of his operation,
Yeah,
the spice
but-
grinder.
That
Then
fat
we'll
fuck probably got my
demolish the dam
3DS.
above the temple in an attempt to flood him out.
I'm about to fucking fight somebody.
If that doesn't work, I've made arrangements.
No,
to
but this
exchange
is
one
like
of
when
the
I was
temple's
talking to him
facade
one-on-one,
rubies
he told me
for
about
some
this
high
when I asked him when
explosives,
why he's
which,
still
if
friends with him.
necessary, we can use to flood the whole temple grotto.
And then like he asked for his cards back, and like he had them still. And I'm just like, why would he be friends with him if he like had your shit? Like it makes no sense.
Of course it makes no sense. He's a fucking dumbass. God damn it. There.
No, but like I was just thinking about it, and I'm just like, it makes no sense.
Of course it makes no sense. It's a dumbass.
But yeah, I had to tell you that, so it's unfortunate. I don't think I like ever really lost anything. All my stuff that I lost because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. All my stuff I ever lost is just my 3DS, because, you know. One thing I actually carried with me at that time where I was like, oh,
I
fine.
did lose something. It was my adapter, but I'll tell you who took it.
Same person?
According to Rajan's blueprints,
No.
you're near the spice grinding facility. However, the passage is blocked
This one's
by
funnier.
laser fences.
Looks like they're using TNT to create these catacombs. Maybe I can borrow some to destroy the fences. You're the demolitions expert. How am I supposed to use that stuff?
Oh, it's simple.
Well, he always thinks everything is his.
Lock the barrel to your target, jump out, and get clear of the blast radius. But be careful around floor lasers, Sly. The TNT
Everything in the world
barrels
is
won't
his.
work on them.
Is that shoe that you saw in up there? No, that's mine.
No.
This on the pull wire? No, that's my shoe. I put it up there 10 years ago. That's literally him.
I had to type one more thing.
Give me a second, I'll read after this.
This would make you laugh so hard.
I'm within visual range of the spice grinder. What's next?
Rajan won't come out of hiding while spice is still being manufactured. If we destroy the grinder, he'll be out of business and have no reason to stick around the temple.
Great. We do the world a favor and Rajan's forced out into the open.
Start by getting a hold of that TNT down there. It's worth mentioning that guards won't be able to detect you if you stay still while in the TNT barrel.
Nice. An explosive disguise.
Place the explosive near that grinding wheel, and it'll be blown to bits.
It's gonna make you laugh. That's just funny as shit.
They don't know I'm here. They don't know. Oh, they know. Habua!
Sorry, chat. Lots of inside jokes.
Gotta go fast. But this is where I die, isn't it? Habua! And now I's crying for some reason.
I can't believe it's been 3 hours though.
Yeah. I'm happy I don't have to look to that cutscene again. Thank God.
Do you like the movement better in this game than?
Oh, 100%. Moving this game is phenomenal. It feels way better. I love it. But I don't love this guy walking up to me when he doesn't supposed to walk this way. Thank you. This guy.
How's other circle doing?
She's got off work.
Oh, that's cool.
Or are you talking about the other two circles? Because I don't know. I don't control people's lives.
Panda circle.
Panda circle just got off of work.
That's
I think
good.
Panda circle's probably in chat now. I'm not sure.
Yo, Panda. Hey. We've had like one viewer, I think, with a.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm happy. At least they're entertained.
At least we get to play some video games and drink fine wine at the same time.
Are you at 30 subs at the moment?
32. We need 18 more. I almost forgot how much we need. Shit, what was we doing? Yeet.
Do you think you're gonna do like a collab with Blue?
Who?
Isn't that the other VTuber guy that you met?
Don't know. I know like 6 different Blues, and you said Blue, and I was like, wait, which one?
Is that like a really common name for online?
I guess so. And everybody spells it differently too.
It's pretty funny. It's like how Sora is pretty common. Or Goku.
Well, we already know why those are common.
TNT barrel
Yeah.
into that basin filled
I-
with spice dust.
Just killed myself like an idiot. Circle, you're fired. You let me kill myself like an idiot.
Because I said Blue.
Time to go to prison. Yu-Gi-Oh prison, that is.
I don't want to go there.
You're gonna be forced to play Yu-Gi-Oh every single night and day to get the right bunk that you want.
No, like there's literal Yu-Gi-Oh prison and what's it called? That was actually a thing in Pokemon, not Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh 5D. Why did I say fucking Pokemon?
Yeah, you remember that Yu-Gi-Oh when Pikachu came out of nowhere and Thundershot Ash and the boss? Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
He's like, Pikachu's me again and see what happens.
You know what used to make me really mad was when people used to go like Pokemon instead of Pokemon. And like as a kid it made me furious.
You don't like my Pokemonsters?
No, it just like I don't know why it used to make me so mad. I'm like, you're not saying it right. But you know, I wasn't saying it right because it was Pocket Monsters.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, no, it's Pokemon. You know, even at a little kid age, you're like, you know, gatekeeping adults not saying it right.
You like my... Wait, let me get it. My Yu-Gi-Oh Monsters Z? He has no words to say about that one. That one broke him. He's angry. He's gonna kill everybody.
No, I thought it was funny. There's nothing that would like trigger me, I think, if it comes to like anime. On the other hand, our brother would be triggered by us like butchering stuff.
I love when Goku uses Rasengan against Alucard when we went through that arena against Perfect Frieza.
Ram would be broken right now. Like, totally broken.
Make sure to get the
I'm waiting
TNT
to like
barrel
do
into
that with like
basin filled with
High School DxD, but change like all the characters.
High School XDD, you mean?
XDD. I'm guilty of going XD, 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 XD.
Okay. I think I'm gonna stop it right here because it's been 3 hours, and I don't feel like going any further. I'm too lazy.
Sounds good.
It's not even me being lazy. I just don't feel like.
Hope
Stop
you
free
guys
money.
enjoyed our stream.
Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you follow. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you go on Instagram or Twitter and follow me as well. There's also a Discord channel. I know, right? Crazy. There's a Discord channel. Who has those now these days? Plebs, of course, like me, which you should be following. We're so close to actually be an affiliate, and it'd be great if you actually join us on that road and or that journey and becoming that. So if you do enjoy us, please make sure you follow. And I hope you had a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, and get farther in Genshin than me and still at level 12.
Mario Party